Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I were safe and sound. And we just slow down. For you and I were safe and We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I were safe and sound. Can we just slow down? And we just waste another day. I
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. Boys, how are all you doing today? Dude, I got a little bit of tickle in my throat, which is a little bit of a weird phrase to say when you know a guy named Tickle on YouTube. Elishaman, resto in hands. It sounds kind of how do I put it? I'm not gonna put it anyway. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. Boys, hope all of you are having a motherfucking good one. Let me get the music back up and running, boys. Let's get the tunes back up and running for them. 5v5 1v1. Sorry for being just a hair late, but we're just gonna get right into it, boys. How y'all doing? What up, Defka? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? We got Shelby in here. We got Adam, Porch. We got us on Swag. We got Night, Fail, Mithra, and Lewis. How you boys all doing? Water. How you doing, my man? We got Doodoo Lynn. We got ourselves Nick. How you doing? Quappy. How you doing, my man? Hope y'all having a good one. Let's get ready to rumble. What's up, Clayton? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, dude. What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Get up, Tickle yet? Dying to see how enhancement does in these. For 5v5 1v1s, Yo, let me shoot him a message real quick, dude. Let me shoot Tickle a message. Hey man, we doing some 5v5 duels on stream right now. Stream asked if maybe you wanna join in, copy your tune on PTR and slap some boys as enhance, show it off. Let me know if you are interested or got time. There we go. Because I know he's busy sometimes, dude. I don't know when Tickle is busy and when he's not busy. So usually he's there to ask questions, but like doing stuff. Sometimes he's a busy guy. What's up, man? Too excited, my man. Doing great, man. How about you? Staying strong as always. What's up, Lewis? Dude, happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that. Yes, today's duels are going to be on PTR. Let's log on PTR right now. Dude, why did SHADOWLANDS get delayed? Well, if you've been hanging out on... Well, I mean, if you just look at the Blizzard's blue post, right? I guess the actual post. It's not really a blue post. Of the SHADOWLANDS delay that talked about the balanced tunings for things, as well as the end game content. So that could be a myriad of things. I can tell you what are things that I think are reasons why, but that'll just be like a guess essentially. I'm pretty sure if you go to every other video, it's like, please Blizzard delay SHADOWLANDS. Pretty sure at least somebody, because not a lot of people go into details about that stuff, right? You usually just hear like viewers in chat popping in, it's like, Blizzard delay SHADOWLANDS, everything sucks, and it's like, well, I would love for someone to just be like, hey, not everything sucks, but hey, this part sucks, this part sucks, this part sucks, like be more detailed, you know what I mean? Because everybody talks about it in such broad states, and they're like, yeah, I agree with you, and it's like, dude, I would love for like a comprehensive list of everything. Because I'm used to people doing that, dude. I feel like that's the best way of going forward. If we are going to be delaying SHADOWLANDS, there are things we got to fix. Broad terms just don't cut it, dude. Let's just pinpoint the problem and strike head on. I'll play directly to the forehead. Head on. I'll play directly to the forehead. Head on. I'll play directly to the forehead. Because I wanted to save us from another BFA. But yeah, but we still do need like some. I think it's more productive to have a specific list, though. I think it's not like I totally get it, dude. If you want to be like, if you just want to let them know, yo, this ain't looking good. But like, I would appreciate if someone then followed up with, yo, let me just fucking list you exactly what isn't good, exactly what I don't like. I don't care if it's your opinion. I don't care if it's like the fact of things. Just tell us something more specific, you know. Again, if we are going to be attacking this thing head on, I'll play directly to the forehead. We want to know exactly where to attack it, dude. You know what I mean? Hi, Dad. What's up, Mithrin? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? To be honest, I think 3 weeks should be enough for them. You think so? I mean, what I think is, if we are to look at specifics, right? Let me give you some examples. Hunters and Hunter's Mark. Has that ever been solved? Krager, Alex, we'll get you guys up and running in just a moment, okay? I'm going to type it out. Hunters and Hunter's Mark. Has that been solved ever? So far not, and Blizzard been trying to figure out what do they want out of it. Hunter's Mark, I mean, it's a GCD you spend just to apply 5% more damage. It's 5% damage you're not doing to anything else. Right now, the ability has some use in PvP, just to be able to, let's say, spot a rogue from a distance and mark him so you can see him and stealth and whatever. But always swapping it just to get the most value on things just doesn't feel that good. There's so many other things Blizzard have done with GCD reduction, and putting that ability on GCD just doesn't feel quite as good. I mean, it's a 5% damage increase. In most cases, you just don't need to do it. But Jesus Christ, if you're someone who's a min-max, it just puts the ability in a weird spot. You know what I mean? There's even a point, should you just save the global? Should you just gotta put it at some point eventually? For a boss fight, it doesn't sound that bad, but for a dungeon pack group, especially, like, you'll put the 5% on probably the strongest guy in there. But like swapping around to maximize your output would also suck, you know? So that's one of the things with hunters that they could totally figure out. Demon hunters, and there's a lot of talents that are just not baseline, which I think this should be. Rogues, I think for the most part is fine, but the Venthyr ability is very fresh, dude. It's just fresh out of the oven. It hasn't been cooked enough long enough. It probably would have been figured out in a month, you know, with October release, but having them work on the rogue abilities just a little more, I'm okay with. Things like that, more details helps a ton. Alrighty, Alex, Krager, got you guys queuing up, boys. As long as we do get this in without any, whoa, there we go. No issues, no bugs, no problems. Hell yes, boys. Let me get the music up and running for the duels mix, man. For the good old duels mix, boys. Should we add this song into the duels mix? I feel like it could kind of fit. We got Chets, yo! Oh my god, we got the boy Chets, dude. We got Chets. Let's go, boys. Oh my god. Yo, switch. What do we got? We got ourselves Team 2. We got ourselves Vark is love as a Bounce Druid, maybe no Feral Druid on Team 2 with Christina in the back. We got ourselves Deja with Chets as the Arcane Mage. Master Blaster, dude. We'll see how well it puts out. And we got ourselves Copy. We got Copy as an enhancement shaman right here. Panda enhancement shaman alliance with them. Double axes versus Team 2. We got ourselves Krager going to be first up, but maybe first up. We got Mary who barely got to play last time. We got Shaken in here, Mova, as well as Krager Braton. So the name is Krager Braton. Krager Braton. So it's like Krager's brother. Krager bro, something like that. Krager's bro, dude. Krager 2, man. We got Krager 1 and Krager 2. The second Krager. Shaken get hit with the palm of his chest. Is he going to have any dots on him? It looks like he might have actually got some. It's going to be a big old blow burst by Chest trying to max the range. Oh, from Shaken. Huge setup. Shaken might have said to disperse this. Big damage onto Shaken in the opener. Did great a fade before the mark of a Lunath hits him, or actually touches the magic. Honestly, might as well be the same thing. Shaken taking still a lot of damage on. And it's going to be more missiles coming out. Shaken mad healing right now, though. Does have a Empirical Brace. Probably a mod trinket just burning right through Ched's. Give him so much health recovery. Ched's got that temporal just to catch up on all that health. Shaken popped off every burst available. That was some mad damage out of Ched's just now. It's going to go for insta cast. Hopefully, maybe hoping to get himself some resources up and running. Shaken is going to eliminate some of those images. Does to get him to fear. But the images are still going to absorb a lot of the damage from Shaken. Huge mass. Oh my god. Shaken might have to disperse this. Is he in a good spot at all? That was some missiles right there, dude. Okay, it's 4 and 3. Okay. Shaken having to catch up on heals as he just getting blasted by those frostbolts from the images, dude. Oh my god. Chaz just surprising us with mad bursts just out of nowhere. It's almost like this man got the hold of the arcane missiles legendary early enough. Gonna go for try to go for a palm move onto Chets. It's gonna be great fate to dodge and silence onto Chets to follow. Ice block by the arcane mage. So Shaken did get quite a big cooldown on Chets. Might go for a massive spell. Looks like Chets is just gonna wait it out the whole time. Does have himself arcane alter time available. That's gonna be palm move onto Shaken. Trying to cleanse him of all the buffs. And Chess knows that Arcane Ultra Time is going to reverse him at some point. He's just going to go for a re-poly with an Arcane Blast off of the Touch of the Magic. Big missiles onto Shaken. Is that going to be big damage? Maybe a blink coming out. Can he get an interrupt? Does not get the interrupt. Touch of the Magic does connect. That's going to be some Mind Blast from Shaken. Might just have to go for Dispersion. Does get himself a shield. How is this Shadowper still surviving, man? Back to back. Going to be a freeze onto Shaken. But it looks like he might actually be able to get a death onto Chess. Chess trying to see if he can survive. That is going to be invis from Chess from last second. I think he still might be going down, and that's going to be that execute. Shaken survives it. Big burst out of Chess, but Shaken just lived right through it. Didn't even use this burst, I don't think, by getting thrown out by the Feral, which is Seavark is love. Okay, that's going to be 1. We're in 3. He's going to go for a bash on the Shaken right before he can set up a big burst available. He's trying to see if he can get himself some heals. Actually going to juke off the platform. And that's going to be a Shaken getting that heal off that he needed with a Vampiric Embrace onto against Seavark as well. Might actually have the mod trinket available right here. Maybe that's why he's healing so much. Into a Cyclone by Seavark as well. Gonna get a hit with a Silence though. Needs some heals right now. There was quite a bit of his bursts available. That's the perfect time to get all your bleeds up and running. Get a bunch of bites up and running. Seavark as well, very low on health. Wall available. Might need to go for as much self heal as possible. Otherwise, execute is going to be deadly for you. Needs those bites, needs those regrows back to back. But looks like he's gonna get closed out by Shaken. This Shadow Priest is just making these boys a little bit afraid. I think it's possible he might just be putting fear into these boys' eyes. Next up is going to be Deja, which is 3 and 3. Deja getting that Mortal Coil, rolling going to Shaken. Caster versus Caster. Deja, does he actually play well against Shaken? I mean, not like I'm questioning his play in terms of his play. I'm just wondering, actually, I guess that wasn't a good choice of words. I'm more or less wondering, and that's actually going to be Felguard against Shaken. Did he dodge the stun? Big damage on a Shaken? No, as the stun comes out of Deja with the silence to follow lots of DPs back to back with a Warlock Hellstone while available to Deja. It's just gonna get the Tyrant up and running against Shaken either way. Try to drop down Boskage Bombers once, and Shaken is gonna avoid the Tyrant as best they can. What I'm wondering is the matchup though. Demonology versus Shadow Priest. Who wins the matchup? Does Daedra actually have enough to win that matchup as a class, or does he just insta lose because Shaken is a Shadow Priest? Is what I really meant to say. I don't think Daedra is by no measure a bad Warlock, Demonology Warlock for that matter. Does he collapse people? I'm surprised the shit out of me with the amount of bursts he's gotten before. Just really surprising. Shaken get hit with an interrupt, unable to really get the cast off or heals. Gonna be some more drain life for Daedra, and Shaken is gonna get a stun. Daedra does get the Mind Blast up and running. Gonna be Shaken and Daedra kind of lowish on health. Silence off of that stun, and Shaken got a CC chain. So he's just gonna go for that recovery. Those Shadow Mans behind the corner are huge for Shaken. He's just getting so much value out of it. The pet getting hit with a fear, that's gonna be pretty bad. Daedra does not have the pet succubus CC to stop any of this. Decides to go for drain life. That's all he has right now, unless he has the mod trinket maybe. Looks like big dots on Daedra, and I think just might be done and done here. Shaken just melting him little by little. Christina up next. She's gonna be number 2 on that team, and it looks like it's gonna be Copy as the last one out there with an opener onto Shaken. Christina really needs to put all of himself into this duel in order to be able to beat Shaken. As he's gonna go for that Berserk Embrace with DPs dropping into Christina. Does get interrupted on Shadow. Maybe gonna be enough pressure. Maybe the trinket was what Shaken looks like he did. You might probably use the Claw trinket that does give you a lot of heals as well. That's gonna be Christina super low on health. Barely anything available. Silence actually can't heal himself at all. Trying to catch up on some heals available. Torch is up. Wall is up. Trying to re-heal as best as he can. He might just have to go for the long game against the Shadow Priest right now. One thing to remember, Shaken actually, I don't think he runs a normal CC breaker trinket. I think as a Shadow Priest, he just feels tanky enough without one. So that's something Christina can maybe use CC for. Fear onto Christina does break before Shaken can get BT. Looks like the Skull Bash does get used maybe a little early. Does get juked. So for Christina, this might be bad. Stun onto Christina with Mind Blast and Fall. That's going to be more of those apparitions. Big DP dropping in as well. Bash onto Shaken does go for a mad heal. He might have to play it out to the dampening. But let's see how well it works out for him, though. But Shaken just has massive lead against the other team, against those boys. It's just, I feel like maybe you might have to play the Maledict trinket against Shaken, maybe. Or you might just have to go for CC chain, since you know he doesn't have a trinket with a normal trinket. I think Chet's had a really nice setup, but I think maybe he got faked out with the, maybe he just got surprised by just how much self-healing a Shadow Priest truly has. There goes Christina trying to get a big open, a big dress, big bite. Shaken is actually looking like he might be shaked up here. That's going to be the Safeguard trinket as the defensive. So now we know what is the second trinket, the Mod trinket and the Safeguard. That's going to be a shield. It's going to be a big heal with a big mana on the other one. Dropping down a bunch of DPs while Void Form is up and running. This is going to give him quite a bit of burst. And that's going to be a silence out to Cristino for a second. Shaken, does he play the new talent that was added for Shadow Priest? I would imagine the 50% extra damage for your burst would be huge. Christina tried to stay and fight through the dots as they are just melting right through him. Does try to go for a Crucible. Barely surviving, but does recover the health. Trying to see if he can get himself a regrowth. The dots are huge. Maybe that was going to be Ursol's actually yoinking him away from the pillar, which is exactly what you want to be doing as a druid. You'll be surprised at how big of a range Ursol's has, but it can be used like a grip if you place it in the right position, because you just gotta tag somebody just on the outer set, on the outer edge of that ability. Just tag him by a hair. That's all it's gonna do. Shaken picking up the eye, and looks like Christina is gonna be in for a long run. They're not giving up, but the dampening is slowly but surely crawling up. Shaken with such short cooldowns. He has them available almost all the time. With Christina having such longer cooldowns, except for Barkskin maybe, might be a little bit rough. Does not get the stun opener onto Shaken though, with a stun by Shaken. I think he was gonna go for a fear after that on Christina, but looks like it's gonna be Christina landing that stun. There goes that fear. Maybe Shaken will go for Shadowlands. Looks like the bleeds have set in. Maybe the bleeds are huge. Shaken does go for Vampiric Embrace. Big dress, big bite. Might be actually a Disperse here. Does go for a Greater Fade. That's gonna give him a lot of self kills while dodge is available. Silence out of Christina. It looks like Shaken is recovering a ton of health. Christina better be aware of their own health. Regrowths need to come out back to back. And that's going to be that main one to Shaken with a Disperse. Actually putting so much pressure. Try to Cyclone. Then disperses. Christina Livid does get the Cyclone. Shaken does not get the heals off of the Disperse in its full value. And that's going to be Feral trying to see if he might be able to close out this game. Shaken actually has nothing left defensively. 15 seconds on a Greater Fate. Does get a stun onto Christina. Looks like he gets out of it pretty quickly, maybe with a trinket. Bark skin for Christina. Wall available if he needs to. Looks like he tried to go for a kick, maybe mind control onto Christina. Not a lot he could really do about it. Looks like Shaken is going to get a ton of recovery, dude. Ton of health back. But he's still down on cooldowns though, so maybe Christina might still stand a chance. Does have a wall. Fear onto Christina, breaks pretty early, missing the kick. That's going to be the Greater Fate. Doesn't have the opportunity to stop him. Can't even cycling the guy. Looks like Shaken is chasing, trying to get the thorns. I feel like Christina should maybe, I guess he was thinking Kragar, bro, with a Demon Hunter, you know, Mary. I'm probably gonna need thorns against all this melee, but I feel like maybe you should go, should have went maybe instead of thorns for the kick interrupt with a Tiger's Fury. That might have been a really good combo, but looks like Shaken does give himself a bit of a breather. I feel like Christina might just need to get in there early because Disperse is available in 20. That means all the cooldowns are going to be coming up very, very soon for the both of them. That's going to be Shaken getting opened up on by Christina. Big dress, big bite. But that's going to be the stun. Trying to go for DPs. Huge bleeds on the Shaken right now. Safeguard Trinket does proc in. 4 seconds on a Disperse. Does go for a Greater Fade. Disperse probably right after. No, goes in for Wood Eruption first. Does have the pet up and everything. Wall available for Christina. Trying to maybe survive. Not to use Disperse. Maybe get himself the full Vampiric Embrace available. Probably going to be popping that very, very soon. Looks like that is going to be a Warlock Hellstone that is allowed by that team. Christina's super low into that Execute and copies the last one left. Charging at Shaken. Is he going to be the hero that Alliance needed here against the... Actually, are you Blood Elf or you are a Blood Elf? Okay, big Blood of the enemy coming out for copy, going in for a big ascendance, trying to see if he can ascend past the transgressions of Shaken. Stun coming out, copy does trinket out of it immediately. A bunch of DPs gonna drop in and Shaken got himself Empiric Embrace. Copy popping in the wall, trying to see if he can just tussle through the fight against Shaken. Ascendance does come down, wall is still available for the time being. Shaken doesn't look like he really lost that much health. That was gonna be a miss kick by Copy, and Shaken does drop a couple DPs into the grounding totem, so that's going to be quite a lot of his damage just gone. It looked like he had dropped at least one, if not two. There's going to be an interrupt in the shadow. Maybe Shaken might be in a shaken position. There's going to be VT coming out. Does get the VT's Fear short on Copy. Does not have a tremor, but it looks like the VT does break. Copy is still not deterred. That is going to be the Disperse as Copy finally got some damage, got something of a setup going on. Got himself a bit of a heal and looking like he's actually going to go for reset. I think he might just need to go and get aggressive in there because that's going to be Shadowlands for Shaken. That's just going to be freebie healing at 39% dampening. Copy needs to recover in health, sure. And he doesn't look like he has really a lot of mana to work with at the moment, but he really, I think, needs to get in there as well. Shaken landing that stun, getting the setup onto Copy. Next, CC chain could be really, really bad. Grinding Totem dropping behind the pillar. Maybe a stun does not hit. Copy so low and does go down, man. Oh my god, Shaken. Can anybody beat the Shadow Priest at all, man? Holy shit, boys. I mean, can anybody... Is Shadow Priest like Biz right now? I know they're looking pretty good on PTR, but I think it's fair to assume they might be the Biz caster for 1v1s in PTR, at least pre-patch. Yeah? Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Alrighty, boys. Let's get yet another up and running, dude. We got us a pink T-Rex ready. We gotta throw Alex or Kraga at them unless we have another group up and running. Anyone have any NA groups at the moment? Nope, we are on PTR. This isn't NA or EU. This is PTR. Both NA and EU can play, boys. Both NA and EU can play. So if you want to join in, join PTR, boys. And it looks like Tickle might actually join in. He said, hey dude, oh, on PTR, I could pop over in 20 minutes, I think. So maybe Tickle might be able to join in, boys. Maybe he can get some of his guys to pop on PTR too. Maybe we can have some like groups of Tickle as well as you guys, and I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be kind of cool. There's just more just NA games as PTR. Yeah, it's more than just NA. EU and NA can play. Yeah, it's unbeatable unless it's somehow throw. So Shadow Priest is actually unbeatable. I mean, Shadow Priest is not playing the breakout of CC trinket. I guess having this person on a fairly short CC is quite strong. Shadow nerfs Inc. Well, actually, I do wonder if they'll get nerfed for PTR. I doubt it because I don't think Blizzard balances classes for pre-patch. I mean, maybe. But then it's like, I think they only have the scaling, at least currently as it is, and I think they scale pretty well into the Shadowlands. But I think with the way they scale over time and levels, I think they just scale earlier than everybody else. So at level 50, they might be one of the stronger classes. And I think at at level 60, they will still be pretty good. But Shadow Priests generally have always had the weirdest scaling, right? They're either like super, really, really good, or like not really. I don't think I've ever... I think Shadow Priests are like pickles. You either love them or hate them. They're either really, really, really good, or... you know? I don't want to say the word bad, because I'm thinking they were earlier were bad. But like... specialized. Right? Like, they're not particularly good in Mythic Pluses, but they can be. Depends on how you pull, what kind of group is it in, is it a high enough key where things will die or take damage long enough. Like in the 15, they probably won't do that well. Everything just dies before they can really get the damage out. So it's on PTR and even OP are on the beta. Yeah, you think so? Well, maybe that'll be one of the classes that'll get hit by nerfs. Alright, Alex is ready, Pink TRX is ready. Let's get them up and running. And if you guys got more groups on PTR, you're more than welcome to join us up, boys. Pink, T-Rex, and Alex. Here we go. Alright, boys. Big ass arena, dude. We haven't got this one yesterday at all. It's over on. Massive, massive arena. Maybe a little too big for the duels, man. Maybe a little bit too big for these duels. 7K ticket plague in the beta. Yee. Well, they do ramp the GPs, don't they? Yeah, they might need to do something different in terms of PvP scaling for them, because I feel like for PvE they're fine. Wait! Hold up! Yo, look at Christina, dude. Can you see that trinket? Can you see that trinket UI? Guys, can you see that trinket UI? Yo! Oh my goodness. Switch. Yo, did Blizzard add the trinket UI? Look at Christina bottom right. Look at that. That's new. I don't remember seeing that before. I think we might actually be able to see what kind of trinket they're running. Interesting. We got ourselves Team 1 with C. Vark. Is he playing that good old Frost? Maybe it looks like maybe Fire Arcane prepping. We got ourselves Lind as a... What are you, Lind? Enhancement! He's going in, dude! You got the fist! We got ourselves C. Vark as cute as Anthem. We got Chim as well as... Oh, Chi. Because it's Chi, Monk, E with War Grand on the other team versus Christina on the other side. We got ourselves the boy Copy as well with Danger. We got Chets in the back end. Sivakasov is gonna be first up versus dude Lindemann. Lindemann? Is that what it is? Lindman is going to be an opener by Seamarcus Love. Wall immediately coming out for Lindman with the Raptors joining the fight. He does need to get quite a bit of damage onto Seamarcus. Looking to catch up to the Feral Druid ASAP. Getting hit with the main for a second. That's going to be fully DR'd. Does he finally get to go off? Big time damage. Big ascent is coming out. Huge setup onto the Feral. Does he have anything? Oh, the Cyclone literally broke the game for a second. I lost all those frames, dude. That just disappeared. And next is going to be Copy getting blasted by more of this Winston. He's just having to go in on it. Lindman trying to get some big damage in there. It's going to be that Panda Racial stopping him. Stormkeeper coming out for the... Oh, this time Elemental Shaman Ground and Totem coming out. Lindman taking a lot of damage. It's going to be Lightning Lasso. Not a lot he can really do about it. That's going to be Safeguard Chicken Procket as Copy's playing that Elemental instead of Enhancement. I was expecting another Enhancement. That is going to be Grounding Totem by the Panda Monk, because it has a keg. And it looks like Lind is just going to keep chasing after Copy, man. He's just staying on top of him. Does he want to maybe go for a reset, maybe behind the pillar? Taking a bit of damage from those big old meatballs, though. But he does need the Maelstrom, doesn't he? I think that gives him the most amount of healing is Maelstrom. Try to see if he can mount up. Not going to let them. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. It looks like Copy is just going to chase after him. It's Wolf chasing Raptors, man. Wolf chasing Raptors. Guardian Totem coming down for Copy. Lemon should be able to maybe get some heals. No, man, Enhancement Shaman heals are just not that good. I think he needs the Maelstrom in order to be able to get the big heals. I think he definitely needs it. Oh, big Earthshock collapsing on the guy, and the man just kind of falls over. Unforged. Copy taking him out. Just collapse him in stone. Seamark is cute. Which one is he? 3? So it's like, what, 2 and 3? And it looks like he's just going to take down the Totem. Red is out in the open. Copy getting the dot onto Athaman. Seamark is cute being Athaman. Copy, just trying to see if he can walk out of the Seawork skill, which is Azeroth does have handler freedoms that basically can be spammed. We don't really know if he's going to end up spamming them or not. Big blasting damage from that blind onto Copy. Massive burst. What is this? That's going to be execution sentence that just has Copy dead already. Oh my god, dude. That was so much damage. Why? Why, dude? Why is that allowed? Why is this allowed? Did I say cat versus lizard? I meant wolf versus lizard, I guess. I don't know why I thought of cat. I guess I looked at the panda and he kind of looks like a tabby cat of some sort. Maybe. That's going to be Seawork skewed, getting that shield of vengeance up and running. As Christina got thorns popping. Big shield of vengeance pop back. Oh! Christina, though, got some bursts of their own. They got a bite to them. Looks like Athens going to be next. Man, this whole swapping from person to person is so difficult. We'll see if Christina trinkets anything, by the way. We do have a trinket icon now next to his character, like, class icon. I want to see if it actually goes on cooldown if he ever has a trinket to use. I mean, I guess a mage, what can you really trinket, right? You're not going to trinket a root. Maybe a breath? I doubt you're going to trinket polymorph. But it's going to be Seawork as Arcane, trinketing out of the stun immediately. Trying to get those missiles flowing at Christina. He's going to try to see if he can get himself a bit of a reset. Ursul's Vortex available. It looks like Seawork, he's just going to have to walk into it, get yoinked back in. Not a lot you can really do about it. Gonna be Arcane Orb somehow just stopping right there, right before Christina. Weird. Weird. But that's gonna be Seawork picking up with the eye again. Christina could just sit still for a bit. Seawork does not look like he is aware of where the Feral is at. Well, he's getting closer and closer. Warmer. Warmer. Oh, he knew. Big old leap by Christina. Tried to see if he might be able to get some damage in. Bash on the Seawork. He does pop the images a little bit early. There goes the Ice Block. The images are gonna at least keep him in combat. I don't know if he really needed the Ice Block. Maybe this is why Seawork wanted to stop a lot of the damage over time that was going on. Maybe that's what he was expecting here. Touch of the magic for Christina, trying to make those missiles happen here. Do the missiles do the work? They're starting to. They start, do a little bit. Looks like Christina is going to have to wait it out a bit. It's interesting that you have Arcane Mages with Touch of the Magi, which has like the delay effect to it. And now you also have the Paladins with the old school Execution Sentence. Or I think it's like a WAD version of Execution Sentence that has a delay. It's like monks have lost the touch of that delay, but two other specs got their delays. It's interesting. I wonder if this is like where we are going with certain specs and classes. Seawork's camera is a little bugged. It looks like as if like he's mounted. Next time he remounts, I think he'll be okay. Maim onto Seawork, but that alter time is already up, and the mage is just gonna be able to alter all this damage, dude. Just living in his own reality with this alter time, man. You know what I mean? He's got his alternative facts in there and everything. You know what I'm talking about? Curie said for Christina as Seawork is back up. There we go. There we go. I think when he blinks out of a mount is when the camera will get so buggy like that. That's gonna be Christina getting the full bleeds. Big bite, big dress on the Seawork. He does remove those bleeds with the Dark Iron Racial immediately. Let's go lock him on Trinket if there is one available. And it looks like Christina hasn't trinketed anything at all. Touch the Magic, no Skull Bash. Actually could have Skull Bash. I think Seawork did pop an Invis before that one to cover himself. Bash onto Seawork. Looks like Christina might take a lot of damage from Touch the Magic. That's going to be a big slam. Arcane Missile, some more. Bars is available. Christina should have plenty of defenses here to deal with this for now. Seawork getting hit with a big maim. That is a lot of damage. With a Crucible to follow. Arcane Missiles does have himself all the time. They might just need to use it a little early. Nope. Goes down right before he could reactivate it. That was a lot of bleed damage by Christina, as he's really making a comeback after this whole... Oh, actually, it looks like Christina is the one tearing the rest of the team apart. Wait, so you took it out of them. Okay, I thought for some reason that Christina's been playing so long, 3 people on the other team are dead. For some reason. I don't know. I guess I looked at it wrong. But it's going to be War Grand up next, and he's going to be number 5. Got his trap all set up, all the other traps sitting in a flare. Christina's gonna have to be a little careful with the opener, maybe leap and try to see if he can stun, maybe just a bash stun. Depends how you approach it. He approached it from the careful angle. I guess, did he see that freezing trap? Does he just know about it? Did he just watch where you put it? Try to get a medic bandage before the bleeds are up. Big bash with a dress by the Feral. Wargren is under quite a bit of pressure. Is going to be exchanging some dots with Christina. Big dress of his own. Christina does just trinket it. It does show up on the cooldowns actually. Wow. That's interesting. Wait, did he get the honor? Did he get the craftable trinket? He might have gotten the crafted trinket actually. I wonder. I think he did get the crafted chicken. Looks like he completely ignored the freezing trap with that leap. Do you see that trap pop off? Feign death by Warcraft. Actually got the medic better himself. He's a madman. That was an awesome feign death, but looks like he actually died. That was a great feign death, dude. He almost got him with that one. He almost got me. That's not a feign death. I was seeing like health bar still above him. Like, dude, there's no way he's dead. And it's like pops out, medic just quickly. Oh man. So close. If you got out of it scot free. I don't know what happened to the freezing trap. Did you see? I'm pretty sure I saw Christina leap at the hunter, and there was a freezing trap, and he leapt over it, and nothing happened to him. Unless maybe he got frozen and some dot broke him out immediately, midway. That's gonna be Chi getting blasted, missing the leg sweep though. Very unfortunate. Might you go for a? Oh my god. Well, it looks like Chi was not ready for that one, man. But Christina taking everybody out, just almost everybody out. There's one. Copy got that kill. Actually, it was Copy part of the team. Yep. And Lindman got a kill too. Man, that was some play, dude. That was some brutal play. That Monk WTF. Come on, dude. I think it's first time in these. Let him get another run, dude. I addressed it. I hate all these trinkets too. I really do hope the Blizzard with the pushback takes a look at some of the PvE trinkets and really just nerfs them to the ground. Actually, just make them like, just flatline, make him do like 80% less effectiveness in PvP. Let's just over nerf him. Let's just force everybody to play PvP trinkets. I think it'd just be easier to balance, so much easier. Oh my god, 14.5 execution non-crit? Jesus. That is so much damage. That's crazy. I told you, there's so much crazy delay with certain abilities, man. So much delay. Pink T-Rex, you got a 5-5 ready? Alex is ready, Krager's ready. Let's get Pink T-Rex and Krager, man. So we can get the variety in here. If we got more groups, man, you guys are more welcome to let me know. Okay. 50, 51, 52. Let me whisper back to Tickle. Cool. Let me know when you on so we can get you in one of those groups, fam. Yeah, I'm gonna have him let me know, dude, just so we make sure we get Tickle in the air. I think it'd be kind of cool. Because I feel like if anybody knows enhancement, he probably would know some kind of a build, some kind of a play, some kind of a strat, you know what I mean? Alrighty. We'll go with Krager, Pink T-Rex. I'll go last. No, Alex, how about let Pink T-Rex go real quick versus Krager. Because you play versus Krager. Pink T-Rex haven't yet. So I'm gonna get him in, and then we'll just start randomizing you guys. Buff kinda, but not quite buff. More without corruptions, they even win most again. Huh. Got dressed at 7.5 through the barrier. That is a lot of damage. Yeah, I guess if you still have like a mythic dress, I really do think they should just nerf all those trinkets by like 80%. Just before the expansion comes out. Just a good old 80% nerf, and if you need to nerf them anymore, I think I'll be okay. Just because it just be so much easier to balance PvP without trinkets, right? You'll be able to balance classes so much easier if you didn't have all those variety of trinkets involved. Just nerf them all, whether they're healer, tank, DPS, all those trinkets, damage, all the numbers, whatever numbers you provide you, 80% nerf. I think that'd be so cool. Just make everybody get like PvP trinkets. Oh, how do we get PvP trinkets? Buy them from the vendor. We got vendors back in, you know what I mean? Switch. We got ourselves team 1 with Krager. We got ourselves on team Krager Mova as a Dester, Krager Bro as a Demon Hunter with Mary for some big pally burst, and Leto as a marksman versus team 2 with Seavark as an arcane. We got ourselves Seavark Zatho, Lidman as looks like enhancement some more, Chi Monk as a monk, and Wargren as a survival hunter. And that's gonna be Seavark first versus Mary. I wanted to call him Leto. Dropping down the consecration, not getting Seavark out though, was really close. That's gonna be Seavark landing the touch of the magic, big burst in the opener, big ass missiles coming out, big damage. Looks like Mary's gonna hide behind the pillar, just take the damage. You just gotta bail out of it. You gotta ask yourself, what is Seavark playing that Chet played before with the duels? Because Chet had some mad burst in the opener. And I felt like you only did like one set of missiles or something to make it happen. Maybe you got a crazy proc or something. Because Arcane Mages definitely have some big damage going on. Seawork trying to see if he can just dance around Mary. That's going to be that hand of freedom. Trinkets actually just blinks, I think, out of that. Did Trinket blink out of that stun? I actually have no idea, but it's going to be 60% available for Mary. Not really committing too much damage into it. That's going to be pretty much a whiff with that executor sentence. Gonna have to go again in a minute to see if he can make that thing stick and do all the damage in the world. Seawork is going to kind of back out. Mary taking the opportunity to carry some line of sight and then approach. Seawork just a hair closer. Gonna be a short miss for Seawork. Trying to land a bomb off. Not gonna happen as Mary goes behind the pillar. Does top himself off in hell. Gonna be touching the magic as slows her up. Mary trying to get some damage in. Hand of freedom with the shield of vengeance available. Trying to get some slows and damage on the Seawork. He got that ultra time available already. That's going to be some damage bursting together into Mary. Does blink out of the stun. So for Mary, it's not going to be able to really lock down Seawork with a stun. All you can do with a stun is maybe make Seawork blink in the other direction. Hand of freedoms. This man looks like he's going to be the kind of guy to spam the hand of freedoms. I guess what can you really do as a paladin? Since Blizzard does allow hand of freedoms to apparently be spammable in PTR. Look at that. He's actually just not going to be slowed ever. I feel like that. What if they made hand of freedom like a thing where your paladins could just maintain as long as they have the mana? Maybe like make it super mana and effective. That's gonna be a big burst of the Seawork. Just got to ult the time out of there. Executor sentence still dropping on his head. Oh my goodness! This man just popped off with some burst. Seawork actually just altered time that one. Completely altered time it. Looks like Mary's gonna try to see if he can cap Wargren. Is Wargren gonna be able to walk out of there? What was that? Was that just incredible? Dude, he basically stored up so much burst. Seawork auto timed out of it, but that burst was already stored up for the execute sentence. There's not much else you could really do about it. Look at that, dude. He's actually can just keep spamming like over and over, and it's so weird. It's almost conflict and strife, as Arthur explained it. It's gonna be big damage by Mary, though no wings yet. Making sure to keep putting down make sure to put down the consecration. I wonder why. Does he do it on purpose? Does he like the extra damage? Is it actually worth the sustain? Because the last time I've heard consecration was just not worth the damage in most cases. Mary, though, maintaining, dude, he's just not gonna be. He's literally unstoppable. He got hand of freedom. Then he can spam anytime he wants. A bomb coming out for the bike. The fire damage of the bike does go through, and that's going to be a big defensive for him. Maybe he's looking to send a big burst onto Wargren. He's going back to the behind the room. Everybody else giving him a bit of clearance. Execution sentence coming down to Wargren with a final verdict. Does he go for turtle shell? This you might just have to freezing trap. There's a turtle. Feign death. Removes it. Execution sentence forgets where he's at. Just missing him. That's going to be probably a camo for Wargren to bail out of there. 19k. Wow, that is an insane amount of damage. 19k execution sentence. Yeah, I don't think that should be like that, dude. I don't think it should be that strong. Come on, man. Awesome. Rest in peace, boys. Not getting tickled today. Not getting tickled today, man. But it's okay. We got Mary. We got ourselves Wargren. We got ourselves the boys. I was trying to see if I could get Tickle in as an enhancement shaman to join these, but he's got life. Mary getting hit with a freezing trap as he got the shield of vengeance available. Hydra to Wargren. Looks like the hunter is going to be able to get himself away from Mary. Dropping down the head of freeze over and over. Wargren throwing down the nades with a harpoon in. Trying to get the big damage in. Big mongoose bite with a dress. Trying to make the big play happen here. That's going to be Mary. Looking like he's playing defensive. Wargren actually taking advantage of this situation. Trying to maintain the dots into Mary as best as possible. It looks like Mary should be able to get himself quite a few re-heals. Going to be many benches for Wargren. Mary definitely should go for heal. What are those heals he's got going on? I guess it might have been a Warlock Stone for Mova because he just healed himself without really doing anything. It looks like the Word of Glories are rolling in. He's just collecting all the holy power from the pet. Big damage coming out. Wargren might be down and done here. It's going to be execution sentence. That's going to go down. Oh, Turtle Shell. Does he still get slammed by the execution sentence? Feign death. It still does it. No, what? Oh my god, it just slams him through the turtle. Next up is going to be the enhanced shaman, Lindemann, trying to see if he can survive it while coming out while the wings are out for Mary. That's going to be his momentum from the last duel into this next one here. Trying to see if he might be able to catch up to Mary. Drop down to the capacitor totem. Mary is not going to sit in there at all. Just charging right in while on the pony against Lindemann. Oh, I'm swapping to the wrong person. I'm so sorry. Lindemann does trick it out of what looks like a Hodge. That's going to be shield of vengeance available for Mary. Lindenman, though, looking to bail out of that Shield of Vengeance. Maybe with a Hex. Does land the Hex. Does Mary have a Trinket? Looks like something broke him out of it. It looks like a Shield of Vengeance might actually do a lot of damage. Forcing the Safeguard Trinket out of Lindenman, which is really, really bad. Going for that Ascendance, maybe big damage. Does he get it? Mary hasn't cast a single spell to get interrupted at all. Does he go for a cast now? Bubble comes out with that Regenerate, and he's not going down today. He's just gonna stay there for the time being, just chilling in the bubble. With that. Oh man, I just. Oh man. The Hand of Freedom spam, though. There's not a lot you can really do about the Hand of Freedom. It's just bugged for this week with PTR. But it's just. It's a little frustrating to see that go down. I mean, if maybe that was a way to fix Retribution Paladins. Actually, speaking about the damage. Speaking about Paladins. What? Looks like Shield of Vengeance did nothing. What? Did Lindemann remove the Executor Sentence? Somehow the effect went through, but looks like he might be dead either way. The wings from the Paladin, dude. As soon as he pops them off. Literally God mode. Actually unstoppable. What is this healing to? He hasn't really cast a single cast on anybody. Next up is going to be either Atho or Chi. It looks like maybe Chi is the next, but looks like he's asleep behind the wheel. Maybe? It looks like it's going to be Atho up next. Can Atho close this man out? Atho gotta avenge the dead of his team, man. Hand of Freedoms are going to be available for the both of them, dude. Mary going to be probably spamming his. Sivek is probably going to end up doing it too. Xander versus a Dark Iron Wolf does get us down onto Sivek. Looks like he's just going to cut him around. I think Mary might actually be waiting for cooldowns. He got Bubble in 2 minutes. He got Wings in about 1 minute. So we're actually, Atherman has the advantage here. If he presses the advantage right now, he might be able to do it. That's going to be that slow. Hand of Freedom, removing it immediately, dude. It almost reminds me of that ability called Emancipation from... Anybody remember Emancipation from Paladins? What did they basically brought in the Hand of Freedom as Emancipation? But made it cost like a ton of mana. So Paladin couldn't really go off healing allies, but he'd be able to apply support. Maybe that's how they were balancing. Give him agility. It's going to be big stun. It's going to be a big burst out of Atham, and Shield of Vengeance available from Mary. That's going to be a big pop back to see where gets killed with his ass up, but looks like he's going to be able to take him out. And a Demon Hunter. Krager Bro is going to be up next versus Silver Execute. Big stuff to follow. Is that going to be a bubble? Maybe a bubble comes out for Athaman. As it looks like Krager Bro. Krager's brother, maybe? Is that how it translated? Krager Breton. Krager, which is named Krager. Breton is like a brother? Kinda? Basically. I feel like there's a bit of colloquial to it. But Krager's bro is going to be up next versus Athaman. That's going to be a bubble down for Atho. Another stun by the Demon Hunter with a big old eye beam. Does he get another stun after? Actually did quite a bit of damage in the opener. Shield of Vengeance available for Athaman. Big slab, but actually Krager bro is going to be out or in the other zip code, dude. Going, taking the airlines. Just going for a trip. A little bit early, man. A little bit early, man. He's trying to check out the arena, check out the map, you know what I mean? Flying up, getting a better view of his victory. Or at least he thinks he's going to get a victory. Unless Atha can stop it. Stunned by the Demon Hunter. Trying to maybe go for another stun on Krager? No, I mean, Atha? Wrong one. That's going to be a Hodge onto the Demon Hunter. Does Seawork Execute go for the big damage? Looks like he's going to go for the blind. Execute Sentence is going to be a final verdict. Maybe a Templar. Looks like maybe Blood of the Enemy. Was that what it was? That's going to be Seawork Execute. Take a lot of damage. Ooh! Popping all the damage though into the Demon Hunter, but does go down to the dots. And there's something in my eye, man. Oh my god, my eye hurts so much. Oh. Chat, I'm not winking at you, boys. My eye is just... Something's in my eye. Trust me, I'm definitely not winking at you, chat. I'm definitely not winking at you and asking if you want to go out to the game next Tuesday. You know what I mean, chat? It's just a stroke. It's going to be a big... Will look like maybe a just by Chi, but that's going to be Krager absorbing a lot of that into the Nazath Trinket. Looks like Krager might be able to stand up with Chi. As it's going to be Zuwen. Going to be a wall for Chi, though. Krager trying to get himself some big damage. Big execute available on Chi. No defenses. Actually going to get slain. It looks like Mary came in and just blast. I mean, look at the damage he did. The fact, I mean, I'm still just in shock, like what happened to Seavark. I'm actually still super in shock what happened, man. Holy, Holy cow, man. Holy cow. Like, how do you explain it? Seawork took all that damage, basically died all the time, and the hammer is still just hanging over his head. Yo, they need to nerf that in PvP, dude. It actually did all his health with the damage. He has a full health bar. Man, Tooth got a group. Alright, man, let's get it going, boys. We got Tooth, and then we got ourselves your boy Alex, man. Let's get them both up and running. Also, Boar Zuxa. Get on the group up and running, my man. Oh no, he joined Kragar. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. What do I call this one? 52, 3? Ah, my eye. What is that, dude? My eye just started getting attacked. It felt like, holy shit! It felt like there was glass in my eye. Wow, is that an eyelash or something? Because I wear contacts, so maybe like an eyelash somehow found its way under the contact. Wow, that was painful. I was actually thinking like something was wrong for a second, dude. Refunding Shadowlands pre-order locks allied race and Pandaren Death Knights. Ooh. Ooh. So if you basically if you're excited for Shadowlands, you're like, man, I cannot wait. You pre-order it and you're like, oh shit, Death Knights as pandas and as allied races. Sign me up. That's gonna be my new main. That's my new main. And now that character's locked. Bruh. Yo. That's kind of effed up, man. That's kind of messed up. John Walker and Beta deciding on Lego still need to test Dungeon Run. Night Phase is fun. I'm glad you like a Night Phase, man. Yo. I'm glad that Blizzard offered the refund, but I feel like the refund they did is just so much more hassle than it really is worth, you know? Wow. It's crazy. Hey, Dalaran in the chat. How's it going? What's up, Can't Drive Gaming? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Because imagine if, like, your main now is like a Vapera DK and you're like, you know what? Alright, I'll take your Blizzard. I'll take you on the refund. You do it and it's like, my main is locked. And it's locked until you buy the game. Like, what? Is this where you just call it? Is this where you just chill until pre-patch? Because I'm pretty sure, or didn't you pre-order Shadowlands just to have access to that? That is crazy. I wonder what they'll do about it. Alrighty, let's get ourselves Alex and Tooth in here. How you doing, by the way, Tooth? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, it makes sense, but like it's still it's weird. I feel like it's just an unintended consequence because technically it was part of Shadowlands, but it's just weird. Well, why even refund? Well, I feel like Blizzard is honestly with this pushback on the delay of the game, the delay, as well as the refund. I feel like it's them just trying to build some good karma. You know, I feel like as a customer, you're probably, maybe you're upset about Blizzard, maybe you're unhappy. And you'll be happy to hear that at least they're offering refunds, you know? Because, you know, they couldn't hit the goal of October, which was the release date announcement. But yeah, I don't know. Refund because it didn't come until 2021. The line about the release date I paid over only 6 months ago. You think it's going to be 2021? They said later this year, but I think a lot of people would also be okay if they pushed it to 2021. A lot of people will be okay with it. Lock or a Shadow Priest for RBGs. I think both of them are looking good. I think Shadow Priests are going to be really nutty though. Like, they seem really strong right now, but I'm pretty sure Warlocks will be good too. The new Shadowlands good easy for one refund. I feel like you just don't think about it much, right? You only get the transmog or whatever. You only get the allied races. It's just so common. I mean, you've had it for 6 months. You just forget that it was part of the, like, part of the collection. You know what I mean? You just forget. I totally could see somebody forget about it. Alrighty, we got some variety here. Let's go, boys. Twitch. Let's go, boys. We got ourselves Team 1. We got ourselves FKN, dude. As an elemental shaman. We got 2 of them, actually. We got ourselves Wrecker as a 2-hand. Yeah, that's how you play it. We got ourselves DJ Benz looking. Oh my god. Why does DJ Benz and Obliv look exactly the same? The only thing that's different about him is the jaw. Literally same face. Man, are these guys brothers? What is that effect? I look sick. What is that effect? That looks wicked good. For your weapons. And we got ourselves Symbolism. as an elemental shaman versus team 2. We got ourselves Christina on that team with Seawreck as love. We got ourselves Daedra looking like he's lagging a little bit, maybe just running into a wall. We got ourselves Copy as well as Chess looking like Daedra is lagging, and Copy is going to be first up. FKN is going to be up first, and hopefully he didn't tag Daedra with the dot. Hopefully he tagged Copy. So Copy and FKN, both elementals by the looks of it, actually gonna try to see if he can get a lava burst into the totem. Gonna stop him with a panda racial stun to fall around. Copy might actually be able to do big damage with a big old earth shock with lightning bolts right after. FKN popping in with a big old heals, getting interrupted on nature actually. Drink inside of the lava burst to follow into Copy, trying to send some damage his way with big lightning bolts. Grinding totem grounds the rest of that lightning. But that's gonna be that Spirit Walker's grace to be able to gracefully walk around and get those heals. It looks like it's 2. Oh, no, it's 1 and 4. Okay. Oh, a Copy! Just got blasted! I was literally trying to look to memorize exactly who is who to swap to, because this camera thing is all kinds of out. The Copy is on the right side, bottom of the screen, so I think it's 5. But it's completely randomized, so I think F1 is Chats. It's not Chats, it's Christina. You know what I mean? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all kinds of screwed. But it looks like FKN is going to be first up, boys. Versus Chets now. What did he do to the Copy? That's going to be touching the magic. Does he have enough damage to FKN to get the big damage in? Going for the big blast, though. That's some huge damage. It's going to be maybe interrupt. Looks like he doesn't get the interrupt between those casts. But trying to insta-cast as much as he can. What did he do to him? Can somebody explain, boys, what did he do to him? That burst was insane. That burst was insane, man. That's going to be Lightning Lasso on the chest. Does get himself a bit of a temporal. Does he go to cleanse the temporal? The temporal is going to give the full heal on chest. He's going to make sure to get himself shielded up and ready to go. Stun onto chest. Does he get clipped by it? He does get clipped at the last second. But does he have the mobility? He does have the mobility to keep running circles around FKN though. As long as he got the barrages. FKN tried to turn around to spy to see where Chets was. He literally just spun around for a second. Missiles hitting him. It looks like Chets is going to end up taking him out. What's up, Desi? How are you, my man? See you in chat. Thank you for continued support, man. Appreciate you. Kim Little Blizzard will keep enhancements awful for 1x1 in Shadowlands. For 0.1. Nah, dude. They do the pushback. Yo, Desi, yo, they push it back. If the enhancement is bad after the pushback, after the delay, then I think we should definitely complain about it, dude. Let's just wait to see what they do. I am interested to see what they do. Looks like it's gonna be, oh my goodness, I'm swapping the wrong person. This Jet's taking a lot of damage, doesn't have ultra time available. Maligan thrown in by Blue with that combustion. Jet's trying to steal the combustion. I think Ruby will try to pass it around. Jet took a lot of damage, but looks like he got some recovery going on though. At least some kind of recovery health going on. Obliv blinking in, trying to get aggressive here, man. Bomber trying to come out for Chats. Looks like it's going to be Ring of Frost for Obliv. Chats maybe going in for Poly. Does it land? It does blink around with a Poly. Trying to steal every buff from Obliv. Is it going to go for a big setup? Just going to take it easy. Just going to get another Poly. Took his shields to double the shield and try to get away with it like a bandit. Double the shield steal and just getting away with it like a bandit. Maybe he's just going to go for food. Yep, looks like he's going to go for the good old grub. Chats have to pop invis for that? He did not. We actually got quite a roll. Did they change the mage food? I think it ticks out faster now. That's going to be the shortest palm move onto Obliv. Those Chats overestimated the DRs, but it looks like they are going to be a bit of a standstill. It looks like Obliv stole the arcane barrier from Chats, and Chats stole the fire. That's the arcane barrier and the fire barrier. That's so funny. Because normally you have like the fire barrier if you're fire, arcane barrier if you're arcane, but they just steal it back and forth. I think Chets definitely has more mana than the other. Blink in for Obliv. The fact that it takes him a global to do the blink is a little bit weird, I gotta say. Probably feels weird for him too. But it's gonna be a big meat. G-Pie did nothing to Chets. I guess all the shields absorbed the G-Pie completely. Double layer and G-Pie shields, I guess, is the way to do it. Chess does land a palm of Obliv. Is going to be able to get himself touching the magic. Arcane Blast 1, Arcane Blast 2, maybe. Does he have another one? Does. Obliv had interrupt. He does not. Chess is actually free to cast at him. Obliv might take a lot of damage here. Big setup going on. Is it going to be down for the count? Iceman comes out as the Cauteries comes in. Chess burned through his full health bar. That's going to be even more missiles around the corner. Obliv is actually in kind of a bad spot right now. Potentially could be in a really bad situation. But he does need to get himself as much healing as available. That's going to be shields necessary for that damage. That's going to be Chess yoinking him off. Does land the breath? Does he land the Poly? No. And that's going to be Chess getting aggro. Oh no, Chess got so aggro there. Stole the double shield. And Wrecker is going to be up next. Does get an interrupt onto the poly with Chets. Does get at least one obliterated. And then big rip into a stun on Chets. Chets is going to trinket out of it. Setting the dragon and maybe a little early. Bike around the corner. Does get a short stun on Chets though. But I think Chets should still be able to land a poly and get himself a setup for damage. Looks like Chets is just going to mount out of there with a blink. Oh my god. That was the fastest mount I've ever seen, man. Fastest mount in my life. Unless Chets is playing Shimmer, which I don't think Chets is playing Shimmer. Did he Shimmer that? Actually, is he playing Shimmer? He might be playing Shimmer. Because he blinked with a mount. He was like mid-mounting while blinking. He might be playing Shimmer. So I think he's playing Alter Time and Shimmer. But it's hard to tell because we can't see the talents right now. Huh. I do wonder. I very much wonder. Looks like Wrecker is just gonna have to take it a little bit slow because this is going to be an elusive Arcane Mage. So far the Arcane Mage does have a couple boys under the belt. The DK will just be one more under there, dude. Just another notch. It's gonna eat him up alive, man. Polymorph versus Wrecker, probably gonna go big touch to the Magi. There goes the big setup. Goes for the big arcade power. Trying to cast as much as he can. AMS is available for Wrecker. Burns through the AMS so quickly. Stun onto Chance. It looks like he doesn't go for a trinket. Cannot normally blink out of it. So he must be playing Shimmer. It looked like he maybe tried to blink into a wall and went nowhere. Maybe. Wrecker does give himself a little bit of a health increase. Has the pet out in case he needs to sacrifice it. Probably should have sacrificed his then went for a death pack. Does get himself the anti-magic zone. But I don't know if in that zone will be enough. That's going to be transfusion for Wrecker. Still so low in health. Needs to sacrifice the pet as soon as he gets a chance. Needs to sacrifice it for health. Maybe he's gonna do the last second. He needs to sacrifice that pet. That's 25% health. He's just not having with 11% dampener. Chat's trying to see if he can blink around the corner. Maybe just take Wrecker. And wait, maybe he can't sacrifice the pet. He's not high enough level. I don't think he can on PTR. I think he can get it while he level in Shadowlands. Oh no. Oh, Wrecker is just trying to sit down for food, but it's gonna be Chet's just teasing him with a bit of a slap. Wrecker trying to go in for damage, trying to make whatever he can happen. AMS available last second, trying to get an interrupt in the chest. Looks like it was not successful. He sees a burst through the AMS and he's down for the count. That's gonna be as transfusion comes out. Chets does take him out with Symbolism up next. Symbolism's 4, okay. 4 and 5. Dude, my hands with you guys being 4 and 5 and 3 and all is just so randomized. It feels like I'm playing StarCraft, dude. It doesn't feel like my hands are in the same position as WoW ever. This feels like where F5 used to be. It's just going back and forth wildly. That's so weird. Lightning Lasso and Chess does go for an ice block. Interesting choice. This is a big cooldown for Chess. I wonder why he did it. Maybe he just wanted to deny any burst from Symbolism or any damage because we are at high dampening. Maybe that's the plan because that's ice block. Unless he just fat fingered it. So we'll find out soon enough. Wait, oh my god, keep wrong, swapped the wrong person, I'm so sorry. But Symbolism is looking for Chats, riding around with his Earth Elemental. Looks like Chats does have the mobility available. Symbolism maybe gonna get the pet up and running. Does blink past him with an Invis, and that's gonna be a poly. Pet is probably gonna go up and stun. Touch of the Magic trying to come out. Chats might be able to get some big damage. Stun coming out. Symbolism gonna take a lot of damage. Missiles from a distance. Symbolism not looking that good. What was that? What was that burst? That's gonna be some more instance for Chess, just trying to get even more arcane power onto Symbolism. Hex trying to make a play. Does land the Hex, and I think Chet's trying to go for maybe an interrupt. I think Symbolism dropped down a grounding totem. Chet still has an interrupt though. But he looked like he dropped down grounding totem. Oh, and just blasted Chet's out of here. Was just an Earthshock and a couple zaps? What? Big bike hitting the totem. It actually healed. The bike hit his healing spring totem. Asirika's Love is out next. Trying to go for a bash. So that's going to be tricking out Symbolism. Dropping down the Meteor onto Asirika's Love. I don't think he really has that much health to really work for. I think Asirika's Love does have him just by sheer number of not enough health. My god, dude. Jesus. And GJ Benz as a sub rogue trying to see if he can just drop the damage onto Asirika's Love. Looks like he's going to be able to do it. Crucible 1-2, big main for Asirika's Love. Doesn't have any health at all. Just trying to get whatever bleeds he can, I guess, at this point. Big button to Benz at the very end. That's going to be Benz getting out of there. Who's left on team 2? Wait, 1 and 3. Okay. It looks like Christina is looking at Daedra, but it looks like Daedra is maybe oh, he's back. Daedra is back in for the play. We hit in that 10-minute mark, boys. 30% dampener. DJ Benz versus Daedra. Let's see who's gonna be winning this one. That was some crazy play between chats as well as symbolism. I did not expect any damage. Also, I do want to know what your transmog is, dude, with the weapons. That has to be like alpha, beta, or PTR or something. That has to be something extra. That's gonna be DJ Benz. Does he doesn't trinket it. I think he went for undead racial, right? Did he use the undead racial to get out of that charm stun into DJ Benz with a tyrant up and running? Benz might just go for a vanish here. That's gonna be a tyrant slapping him lots of damage. Does go for a self pick up, but still a tyrant doing quite a lot. Takes him into a shadowy duel. Do the pets still see him? Looks like the tyrant doesn't get to see him at all, but the other pets are attacking and DJ Benz just goes down. I think he tried to go for a shadowy duel with Daedra. Probably just should have went for a vanish just so the pets don't see him at all. That was just a lot of damage. I think he wanted to see if he could maybe stay alive, but the rogue healing has been severely nerfed. And DJ Benz does get one kill, but the second one goes to Daedra. And there it is, dude. Oh my goodness, boys. Oh my goodness, boys. Oh man, that was a good one, dude. Chat really popped off. I really want to know what does he do for burst, because just out of nowhere. You're just like gonna go for a couple, literally a couple casts, couple globals, and his enemy's health is at half. I just don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. Did it just crit? Is it a proc? I don't know. Let's get another one going, boys, yeah? Alright, who else gotta do it? We gotta get Tooth, and we gotta get, took over 2 new people? Hell yeah. So, did Atherman take over for Pink, or is it for Alex? Alex got a group. Okay, so Kragar, we gotta get Tooth versus Atho at some point. We gotta get Kragar. I guess Kragar and Atherman? We get Atho and Kragar. Wait, Kragar and Atho played each other already, so Tooth would have to play Kragar. We can maybe have Alex play. Yeah, let's do Atho and I think so. Alex, okay, yeah. So one of you guys is gonna end up having to play more than once. I think it took maybe over for Pink Churex, but it could be wrong. Let me name it real quick, boys. Let me name it. Man, that's some intense duels, dude. Those one-shots, man, it's probably worse than BFA. What, in Shadowlands? Nah, it's not literally one-shots, dude. I mean, it's some big bursts. I really don't want to know what it is, though. Plus, we also are at a point of balancing, tuning, where the game is not going to be tuned for level 50. Let me tell you. The game is by no measure going to be tuned for level 50. It's going to be tuned for level 60, which will be the end game. So early levels, pre-patch stuff, I'm pretty sure Blizzard will do some tuning here and there to make things a little bit less ridiculous since we've been playing pre-patch for a while. But good thing they delayed it, you know what I mean? I guess it's a good thing they delayed it. They delayed it for a reason, so they'll fix it. Isn't badge and AP, 50% damage increase, big damn. Well, missiles procs are insane right now, and I'm using badge plus AP. AP? So it's 50% damage increase, yeah, big damn. Badge and AP. Arcane power. Oh, I guess, yeah, that was pretty big. It just surprises me, man. It just comes, it looks like out of nowhere, but I guess not a lot of people are using the badge. Most people will be using like the bike, the dress, Nazath shield, you know, the claw. So nobody really uses the on-use trinkets, but those are looking pretty good too. Okay, we saved that one. Alrighty. So I said we gotta get Kraken needs to play Tooth. And we gotta get Alex and Atho. Yeah, let's do Alex and Atho. Wait. We'll get Kraken right after. Fuji is busted because it still have Nazad trinkets and have vessels and traits. Yeah, so the game is by no measures being balanced around level 50. Like, there's just no way. It'll be stupid to even try. It'll be dumb to even try. I think they're just trying to balance things for level 60, which is probably the best route going forward because that'll be the end game. But right now, yeah, they're not, I don't think, trying to, which is good, they're not trying to bounce us around borrowed powers. At least the current ones we have right now. Probably not a good idea. Wait, train dummy? Wait, what the hell? Why is train dummy? Okay. Nice, okay, now it's gone. It's awesome. Cool. Which. Bottom right was saying train dummy. I was trying to figure out what that was all about. We got ourselves Lucky Balboa! Whoa! That looks interesting. We got ourselves a Warlock here, Loki playing Affliction with Seawork as good as Atho. We got ourselves Chi. We got ourselves Illidan is the Demon Hunter with Warcraft Survival versus Team 1. We got ourselves Christina with Deja going to be going her first. Chets in the back. Seawork is Love and Copy as more of that Elemental. Deja going to be first up versus Chi. Monk actually getting to play the game. Oh my god. We'll see how it works out for him. But it's going to be a second CC, not CC, but it looks like a second is going to be out. Looks like he got hit with a slow or something. Wait, can you see the slows a little bit easier around the target now? It's like a red thing around him. Stun onto Chi with a Tyrant. Immediately going to be a gateway for Deja. Chi, does he just die right here? Wait a second. Karma onto the pet. At this point, he just tried. Wait, did his Karma do anything at all? Does it just become mute because it's on a pet? I don't understand what happened, but Deja just took him out, just yeeted himself to the other side of the ring. He hit Karma on the pet. Did he burn through our Karma that quick? I guess he burned through our Karma that quickly. Oh my god. That was just insane. The moment of desperation for that man, I was like, just put a Karma on anything. Please, I want to survive. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be Seawork Skewed versus Deja. So Atha versus Deja. Okay, pop it in with the big old horse. Deja getting with the blind. I think it's gonna be big damage. Trick inside of it immediately. It's gonna be big damage out of Atha. Huge setup, and Deja does have a wall available. Does go for a death. Mortar Coil does give him enough health to survive the burst. That's gonna be double Crucible into Atha as he's having to slowly walk to Deja. Not spamming the Hand of Freedom, even though he could be spamming Hand of Freedom. He's not spamming it. He could be, literally could be spamming Hand of Freedom, but he's not doing it. Because Paladins are broken right now. They can literally just spam Hand of Freedom all the time. So he would never sit in the slow. So he's trying to play it, I think, about the amount of time you would have a Hand of Freedom out. So if Arthur loses to like a slow, bro, you're just playing the spec how it's supposed to be, dude. The spec is bugged. Just want to make sure you guys are all aware. But that's going to be some setup for Atham, and he got himself a little bit of that Seraphim rolling. It looks like Seraphim, a lot of you guys are really liking it. Stun into Seawork is cute. With some Shadow Bolts available for Deja, trying to get himself a Valfian. Big Mortal Coil heal. Huge Mortal Coil heal. Second is to follow right after. Does Deja have enough damage here with the Tyrant? Looks like Atha is going to hide behind the pillar and just kind of chill. He needs to get the Tyrant up and running, but looks like Atha is not going to tussle out in the open. He wants to avoid that Tyrant as best as he can. The other pet's already doing quite enough damage. Is bad enough. That's going to be to interrupt on that Tyrant. I wish the Tyrant would at least start meleeing you if he interrupted it, so it was harder for you to stop the damage. That's going to be a stun onto Seawork is cute. With more imps coming out for Deja, trying to get even more Shadow Bolts while he has a moment here. Might be looking, there goes the gateway. If you can somehow gateway with a Hodge or something, that'd be interesting. But I don't know if you can. Big execution is coming down to Deja. That's going to maybe second C to stop Atho from the burst. It's going to be Deja getting that Mortal Coil up and running. Enough health gotten back from a Mortal Coil in order to survive the Executor's sentence. But it's still not in a great spot. The imps are trying to do whatever they can do, but the imps, man, they're just not like they used to be, man. They didn't make them like they used to. Deja might need to get the pet over there next to him because the pet is kind of out in the open. That's going to be a port. He might need to send the pet at Seabark. Seabark is cute. Because the slows are going to be useful. Look at his pet just chilling. Unless he's trying to go for the pet with a Shadow Fury. There he goes. Stun and getting some Shadow Balls. Just trying to get himself some resources. Tyrant available very, very soon. But Athaman has full wings. I don't think he'll need full wings as Deja is looking all the healthy right now. And it looks like the Warlock might just have to wait out until the next Mortal Coil and just survive this as best as he can. He does have a Tyrant. He's just trying to give him as much of a distance as possible so you can see Seawork coming from a mile away. He's actually going to have to go for a first Shivara. Seawork trying to see if he can stop it. Mortal Coil. He might need to go for maybe fast Shivara. Nope. He still has a decent Shivara over there. I don't know if that thing has much health. Trying to get a Tyrant up and running. Looks like Ather just going to wait. He's just going to halt and get himself some more resources. Actually, killing that Shivara. Not good for Deja at all. Probably needs to get a fear onto Seawork Execute immediately. That's quite a few imps available, but that's not enough. Hodge onto Deja. I think he's just going to get the big old hammer rolling in. Does try to wall the damage. Let's see if the Mortal Coil, though, does have a port. But is the damage going to slam? The Execution Sentence Hammer hits him hard, but not hard enough. Void of Racial available maybe for mobility, but a big old hammer. Not a lot you can really do. That was a hard one, man. That's a hard matchup. I don't know how a Demonology Warlock is supposed to fight Pala. I think you have to get him out in the open, and Athaman was not going to fight. I think you have to just basically run out here out in the open, like by the wall, by that wall I'm looking at. Next up is gonna be Chet's. Oh no, wait, okay, wrong one, I'm swapping to the wrong person. Chet's does big missiles onto Seawork Skewed, onto Atha, does play Shimmer, so now that it's confirmed, trying to see if it might be able to get an intro. This is gonna be Seawork Skewed with a Shield of Vengeance. This feeling brazen to stay next to Athaman with a Shield of Vengeance. That is gonna be all the time. He can just come back whenever he needs to. It's going to be a stun on the Chets. He trickles out of it. The human racial. Blind on the Chets. Wings are available. Execute stuns. Chets actually might take a lot of damage here. Does he go for the Ice Block? Temporal is available. Is that going to be Big Hammer enough to take him out though? Invis does have a 60% of damage reduction with that Invis surviving it. Now it's also going to be Temporal to give him back the full health bar right before the Hammer slams. So not only did he have a full health bar, 60% damage reduction from that massive hammer, and then goes that Ice Block. What can you really do? I think Chat's decided, you know what? I need to find a way to beat Athaman. I need to win against him, and Ice Block might need to be the play. Look at Athaman, dude. Look at him. He's standing there, not risking, not willing to just spam Hand of Freedom all the time. He's standing out in the open, trying to play it out legit, trying to play it out for real. Unless he's not playing the Conflict and Strife, and then maybe he actually is playing it for real. But I'm pretty sure most Paladins play the versatility buff with Conflict. I don't know if you get anything good out of it. Or maybe he is playing Crucible. Maybe he is actually making it easier for himself to play legit. Actually, I don't even know. I guess he'll let us know. But that's going to be Chet's. Trying to see if he can recover some food. Seawark is Skewed. Athaman rounding his sped up and just getting ready to charge in. Palmer's trying to come up for Chet's. Does not get the Invis Poly in the opener, but this is going to go for more food. We are in the 6-minute 30-second mark, boys. We are going to have some dampening rolling in little by little. We do still have quite a lot of dudes on both teams that are still able and ready to play. But I think we're going to have ourselves a long, drawn-out one between Athaman as well as Chet's. Missiles hitting him from afar. Those missiles do a bit of damage, man. I mean, look at that. Just one stream of those. Imagine like 5 of those. You're basically almost dead. 10 of those. You're 100% dead. Literally, because they're like 10% of your health, so... But Chess is just gonna give max range. I think if Daedra might have done what Chess is doing, just say max range. Let Seawark Skewed come to you from a distance. Let Atha come to you from a distance. I think it would have been in a better spot. Hand of Freedom available for Atha. Shield of Vengeance up. Oh my god, big damage! It looks like Chess just stood there, like let the touch of the magic slam down on him. With Atha having only a bop, what is he gonna give Chess a bop? He did have wings by the looks of it. Maybe if Pop wings and went for as much self-heal as possible. We only were in 60% dampening. Big damage to Wargrand. Does go for Feign Death for a second. Heart putting to Chet's with a freezing trap to follow. Wargrand taking a lot of damage. Does go for Exhilaration. Looking like maybe he actually will go for a full reset. Does get the dots rolling on the Chad's. Chad's gets the images available. Do the images pop? Looks like they don't die for the dot damage. Look like they do disappear every time you take a fresh new hit. Maybe every few seconds, every second or so, every 2 seconds. Grenades get thrown in. Wargrand, though, eating those missiles from afar. Does get the turtle shell rolling a little early. Chance is kind of hovering on lower health. Wargrand could actually go for a big setup, maybe with a big Mongoose Bite setup. With a big dress. Does he have it? Freezing Trap? Does he have one? Does he have anything? Bike? Maybe anything to follow? Try to go for a Bike Reaping Flames combo. It was not enough against Chance, though. And it's really going to be anyone's game. Wargrand does have those beefy dots on the chest. Chest just needs those Arcane Blasts available. Barrage getting close. Oh, having to run into Arcane Orb. There's not a lot you can really do with a big Arcane Explosion taking him out. Illidanity is going to be next. Double Crucible taking out Cheds before he can even play the game. So Illidan needs a 23% dampening. This is going to be a rough one. He does go for a shot him up for a second. Does not let the Pharaoh land the stun opener from Seaworker's Love. Is going to hit him with an Imprison. Stun to follow. Maybe get some big damage. Trying to go for Essence Cleave. Or Essence Break. Big Dressed, and what was that? Oh my god, there was some bursts right there. Couple of those lances falling from above. What was that? He didn't blow out of the aim. He didn't blow out of the aim. I was going to ask, he didn't blow out of the aim, did he? But then I remembered he did use Crucible. Dunk a couple Crucibles into Chets. What is that burst? That was so cool. That was actually cool. Just Essence Break and a big old Chaos Struck while in meta. Is he gonna go for it again? Maybe a stun into Seaworker's Love? Does he have the big Essence Break? Trying to make those Chaos Strikes. Essence Break coming out with a bit of a Blade Dance. I don't even know if you use a Blade Dance since that does no single target damage at all. No more dodge either. And that's gonna be Seaworker's Love getting taken down with a bit of that damn. Man, oh my god. That's crazy. Actually crazy. Copy is going to be up next with Dylan and try to see if he can push up with a bit of a imprison onto Copy. Trying to see if he can make the big play work, but that's going to be a knockback. I think he might have been able to get one hit in, but I don't really know if he really connected fully. He literally had no health at all. One more meteor. If any one of those things goes through the darkness, I think he's going to be done for. Gets a stun onto Copy with an Ivan to fall. It does get interrupted, which I think is not going to give him the haste buff that he was looking for, which kind of sucks. Feeling so just coming out for Copy. I think he's just going to be able to get a... Actually, just let the dots take him down. And Lucky Balboa is going to be the last one up as an Affliction Warlock. I think this is the first time... No, not literally the first time, but I think this is the first time in a long while that we've seen an Affliction Warlock in PTR so far, man. First time in a bit. That's going to be Copy getting those dots onto Locky. Locky trading some of those dots back with Copy. Let's see how well he puts it out, man. It's going to be some freebie lightning bolts for Copy getting that Maelstrom. Locky not really pushing in. Not really pushing in. So we got ourselves. Copy is 5. Okay, so 5 and 1. Stun around the corner is Locky trying to swap out a pet. Looks like it's not going to be happening. He still has a succubus. Maybe he does want to swap to another pet, like the interrupt pet. Stormkeeper going to be available. Locky better have something for this. Maybe a reflect. Gonna hit with an Earth Shock. Big zaps on a Copy though. Massive damage. Does get himself a succubus CC onto Copy with the last to fall. I think it's done and done. Locky. Literally done. That was super unfortunate. Yeah, maybe if he had himself a little bit more of like a different pet in the opener, that would have been different. Oh my god. That was crazy. Well, maybe one day we'll see an Affliction Warlock really get a full run from like the start to finish. Like a full-on blown run. Because they're looking pretty good in level 60, but on level 50, I don't know. We'll just have to be patient. Wait and see. Maybe there's some kind of a trait setup in that essence that works properly with it. But it's hard to tell, you know? It's hard to tell. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? Juice and Krager, yep, gotta get you guys up and running next. Frost is better for raids and 2v3s, and Holy's better for on plus most of the time in 2v2s. I honestly think it's so close with Death Knights, man. I think it's pretty close. Unless Guildio Mine can correct me, it looked like pretty close, man. I see plenty of people on beta play Frost, play Unholy. Everybody on the Mother is playing everything, dude. Everybody on the Mother is playing literally everything. Rockstar. Hey Dolly, you have a full group. Not sure I can wargame with you being spectator. Yeah. If you have a 5-man, I can get you in. Yo, we got Rockstar coming in, dude. We gotta get him in against somebody. Do we got Krager and Rockstar? Throw him in against the big boys, or do we throw him against Tooth? I think we throw him against Krager. Okay, Rockstar and Krager. Alrighty, boys. Let's get you in next. Hopefully he doesn't have his group in LFG. Hopefully they're all out of LFG and ready. Uh-oh. My fears have been realized, boys. My fears have been actuated. Guys, what PvP classes suggest for expansion? Try Rogue. I think Rogue is gonna be pretty cool. I love the stream and the stash, man. What's up, Metchweb? Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate ya. On 60, they're gonna PvP, no repeat as fell, but good enough. Okay. The class you enjoy? Yeah, play whatever you like, man. Play whatever sounds like the most fun to you, dude. But you honor the charm mana, spear, stat boost is a nerf, so therefore it's giving me 1,000 of a stat. In this case, I give him more haste. Naturally, I have to, now I have a 1 haste. Mana pair, mana pearl. That's cool. Well, it doesn't work in duels, so I guess I'm okay with it. Yeah, it seems like it's a lot of a stat. I wonder if that'll be like, I'm pretty sure that yo, worthless, dude, report it, man. Come on, let's get the shit out of here. You know what? I'm gonna do it myself. Come here, where are you at? Oh my god, I got a map. Oh. Thanks for letting me know. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Dude, I'm like that guy. As the bell is about to ring, I'm like, but teacher, what about the homework? When they were about to forget to give everybody homework. I'm like, but teacher, what about the homework? And everybody's like, looks at you like, you son of a bitch. You betrayed us. Traitor. I'm killing all the fun with this one, dude, but it's gonna kill my fun if somebody's running on this. Alrighty, get you guys in there. It was gonna be Rockstar and Kragar. Oh, okay. Well, it's been queued this whole time. Alright, let's try it again. Hey, you're Rockstar, just make sure you're out of LG, my dude. He's probably still in LG, isn't he? What are the chances, boys? What are the chances? Why for Assassin don't make Blizzard any tuning? Is it good? It's so good. Why for Assassin should Blizzard has the only tuning? Well, yeah, they're not really well tuned at all. Actually, they're not well tuned at all. They need a bit more tuning. In my opinion, I think I do 100 class with new challenge expansion. Go for it, play it, man. Play it. Try it on pre-patch. Try it on when pre-patch finally hits, and then play all your alts. We'll have plenty of time to play pre-patch. So play all the alts that you might even consider playing in max level. Whatever looks like most fun to you right now, and then play it on Shadowlands. Or if you go on the beta, like with the beta invite, definitely try everything with all the covenants and stuff. So we're in queue. You gotta re-queue. We gotta re-queue. We gotta un-queue, re-queue, DQ. How's Demon Hunter? They're okay, I guess. Kind of boring, in my opinion. Like, not a lot of abilities, because they didn't get anything new, dude. I think they need some more talents to be baseline, and just more new talents. Like, so much of their kit is just like, certain talents just make the kit. Because, like, you don't play dance unless you're an AoE. Maybe that's what Blizzard's okay with, but I don't know. It just feels like a staple ability at this point. Feels churlish without it. Churlish. Alex is ready. We gotta get you in there, man. Send a war game again. Rockstar. Kragar. Leave all your cues. Music, please. Thank you. It's a good song, too. You Demon Hunter third spec? No. No. I don't think they have the problem with third spec. That'd be even worse. That'd be so much harder to balance. They only have so many specs to balance, dude. Imagine if they gave them a third spec. Then you have to balance it. Like, what kind of spec is it going to be? You got to give it a whole new covenant abilities. Oh, that sounds like a mess. Just don't. Save it for the next expansion, you know? When we go, please don't put me up against Alex or Athel. Ooh, I'll try, dude. I might throw you against Rockstar. How's Marksman? That's pretty much the funniest spec for Hunters IMO. Funniest. What makes him so funny? What's so funny? Punk. If you're a little Adari baseline. Is that the thing with the spinning glaives? I'm okay if that's it. Yeah, is it spinning war glaives? No, that one I think can be fine as a talent. I think there's certain passives that could be baseline though, like the blade dance thing. I think it should be a passive at a later time. Okay, well, it looks like I can queue again. Kragar Rocks are trying to queue you guys again. Let's go. Kragar told me, "Tsa," whatever the hell that means. Pretty sure he was just trying to type on a Russian keyboard, Russian to English or whatever. Probably trying to type me ready and give me the letter "tsa." Can you believe there's a letter called "tsa" in Russia? It's like T-S-U. Tsa. And the word you would have with it is "tsaplia," which "tsaplia" is, I think, is like an ostrich. No. Not an ostrich. Crane? I think it's crane, maybe. Maybe crane. Crane, "tsaplia." Sounds so weird, dude. That's a letter. You know what's another letter in Russian? U. That's a letter. That's a letter. U. That's like when you stab your toe, you go, "Ooh." That hurt. Tsaplia. Yeah, there we go. I can't believe it, dude. Why? How? I guess I just been living in US for so fucking long. We say that's sup. I guess it's using this like saw is fine, but it's just funny, dude. Twitch. We got ourselves Leto. Oh no, we got Cracker in here. Whoa, who's in the back? Moba, get out of there. Wait, Moba, are you undead now? Oh no, he's still an orc. We got ourselves Master Fruit is a Boomy coming out. That's gonna also be Limo as well as Leto. Master Fruit looking like he's going up. Versus Wad was better. You take that name right now. You take that name back. Wad was awful, dude. Remember? Oh, this man is probably might as well. Honestly, if he likes Wad so much, he might as well call himself Selfie-Cam 6.1. Selfie-Cam 6.1. That's a great name right there, dude. That's basically describe Wad. Selfie-Cam 6.1. Jesus. But Wad actually looking like he's actually getting taken down by no other than Master Fruit. Oh no. The Shadowlands changes to ooh, big old Reaping Flames. Actually, he got killed by Reaping Flame from a BFA. Looks like Wad got slain by BFA. I know, not the greatest expansion to really go up against one another. I still think BFA was better than Wad. Fight me. We got ourselves I Love You next as a sub-rogue versus Master Fruit. Is going to get some harassing and knocking all of you away from the platform. That is so cool. I don't really see, I guess, Boomy's played like that often. No Barson available. Minute big heals. That's going to be a big heal with that renewal. Trying to get the dots onto all of you. Is all of you going to go for a cloak? They are ticking down. They might just need a cloak. It does go for the Warlock Hellstone from his team. Sap maybe? Does he get the sap? He does get the sap. That's going to be a bar skin for Master Fruit a little early. Ooh. Maybe he should have waited with that one. Because now all of you is just going to go for a full reset. Wait out the bar skin as best as he can. That's going to be that kidney shot as the bar skin comes down. That is not the great play. That is not where you want to be, but that's going to be it. Down he goes with all of you taking him out. Mova rolling in up next though is a Destro Warlock. Trying to make the Cataclysm pop on one side, maybe on the other. That's going to be all of you. Actually, if you just let the Cataclysm go off, he would have hit all of you. But that's going to be Mova. Backing up, hanging out by the gateway. Where's his port at? Does he even set up a port? Is it above? Nope. Distracted for a second. That's gonna be a sap. Oh, this looks like Succubus. Wait, okay, it looked like Succubus saw him for a second. Wait, it did. He came out of cell somehow. I don't know why. There's gonna be kidney shot though. That's Succubus. You see, did not last long at all. We went to a cheap shot right after. Mova did burn a trinket for this one. Mortal onto I Love You with a Infernal coming down. Cataclysm right after. The Rogue does have a cloak. He does have a vanish if he needs to. Try to see if he can land inside Mova a bit. Not really doing all that well with that land inside. It's gonna be Cloak of Shadows with a vanish. Catching a full reset as Mova did drop down the big Infernal. Mova's still holding on to Dark Soul, so I'm gonna be able to use that for later. Wall still available and everything, so all of you did have to burn a lot of cooldowns just to deal with the Infernal. And it looks like all of you is playing a normal trinket, as you can see in the UI, which I do like. Ooh, don't get too close to the Infernal. He is gonna singe you. And that's gonna be Succubus. Look at a distance cheap shot onto Mova. Succubus C Inc. No trinket available for this one. Mova just waddling out of there. With a Casbolt setting up for the Rogue. Big damage with the Fear right after. Actually, kicks. Trying to land. Oh, he does land a kick. I think he landed a kick on a fire damage. Cheap shot onto the Casbolt. Does he have enough? Yeah, it's going to be Mortal Call running the Royal God. Does he take another Shadow Step? Looks like the Fear is going to keep him running away. Looks like Love You is trying to get the hell out. Big heal for that Rogue. What just healed him? Did he just like burn a self-heal and a Warlock Hellstone and just run out? What healed him just now? He actually caught up so much health. The Succubus does catch him, but it doesn't sit long at all. I guess from all those fears, he got DR'd. Actually, with all those fears being DR'd, the Succubus C being DR'd, you could just charge him over. I would think that would be the best thing to do, but then maybe Mortal Call is expected. Most likely. When you're Void Elf and you are... Okay, I wanted to see if Void Elf still has like blue shimmer on the hair, even if they don't go like purple skin, but it looks like they do still have it. That is going to be a thing that's still there. Log gateway set up for Mo. He has two ways to get off that top platform. There's a Succubus out. Almost got the sap on the Succubus. He probably should have went for a sap on the Succubus. Trying to see if he can AoE with the Succubus out. Does get it out. That's going to be a Succubus. You see, oh no, that's super unfortunate. Wait, he breaks out of it. Get a shot onto Mova. Trinkets out of it and it goes for the board. It's going to be a one dunk from one of the Crucibles. Vanish coming out. Love you. I'm just going to go for, I guess, a bit more of a reset. Waiting it out. Is he going to go open up early on the Mova? What was back up next to the gateway? Wait, did he gateway or did he use a Warlock gateway? Like, did he use a Warlock port or gateway? I think he used gateway. So he still has a port. Cheap shot onto Mova. Succubus doesn't have Succubus CC coming up early enough. Getting the shot onto Mova. Succubus CC goes in now. And Mova does have a setup to port up above you. The Nietzsche Casebolt coming out onto the low view with a Mortal Coil, dropping down Infernal with a Shadow Fury right after, Cataclysm to follow. And Rogue does have a Cloak of Shadows of the Nietzsche, burning the Cloak. And Mova, he's going to go for that port. The Rogue doesn't Shadow Step fast enough. Mova tried to line inside him as best as can, does connect with the Kidney Shot. Big dress by himself in the dress through that wall, just didn't do enough. Another cheap shot to follow into Mova. Cheap shot right after, trying to land a fear onto the Rogue, but that's going to get blind by the Rogue. Looking to maybe get the hell out of there. That Infernal is going to just give you so much trouble. Does he get the Vanish off? He does not get the reset off. He does have the Void Elf Rachel there. They're actually kicking Mova. Might actually have enough damage here. Does Mova have anything left? The Warlock Hellstone comes in close. Just love you have one. I don't think he does. There's going to be Vanish available if he needs to. Drain Life available for Mova. Does he go for a big setup? Mortar Coil, which is so good for him. Immolate onto Love You. He is going to go for a Vanish. Does he go back in with Mova? Looks like he's not. And Mova is going to be able to get their cooldowns back. What's Mova look like? Actually, cooldowns are down. Wall and everything. But the next CC chain is going to be huge. Love You is going to have to play this long game, boys. The longer the game for him, the better at this point. He does have Cold Blood coming back. There's going to be a Dance of Charge, Shadow Dance available. He just needs to stop the Succubus. If he can interrupt the Succubus with a kick or something, I think he'll be in a good spot. But he needs to stop it. Or maybe he can Smoke Bomb. He does not look like he's running Smoke Bomb, as Stalob is running on his team. It's going to be all of you getting that kid a shot into Mova. Succubus, you see, does he trick it? He tricks out of it immediately. Cheap shot, but the Mortal Coil goes through. That's going to be Mova tricking at that cheap shot. Maybe tricking a cheap shot a little early. Love You is not staying on Mova. Even though Mova does not have any more offensives, you could just stay on. Get the dots up and running. Get the Rupture and continue just auto-attacking Mova. That might honestly be a better move. He might just need to make the break-in and go now. Because he's not going to be feared. He's not going to Mortal Coil. I feel like Love You just needs to get in there. But looks like he's just stalling for a little too long. Does get a Shadow Step to Mova. Does the Succubus CC come back? He waited too long. Succubus CC came back. Maybe he's waiting for his own cooldowns. But now he's got a Cloak of Shadows, so at least there's that. Shadow Fury does get a Vanish off. There's going to be a Cataclysm that's going to hit him either way. Does he stay on Mova? Looks like he's trying to see if he can bail out of there. The Cloak of Shadows needs to be burned. It needs to get a reset. Not going to happen with a Succubus. Yeah, I feel like he had his moment. And if he just went in just a little bit earlier, I think he would have been okay. It looks like it's going to be a Dance. Cheap shot onto the Succubus. Hits him with Mortal Coil. No Cloak of Shadows. I think Love You. It's just going to be a matter of time until he's done for that Succubus CC. Is going to stop him right in his tracks with the Casebolt. I think he's just going to have to eat it to the face and nothing he can do about it. Mova taking him out with Stalob next as another Rogue, also a sub-Rogue. Let's see if he has a better luck with this. Does not get the sap on a Succubus, which is super unfortunate. He's going to open up with a Kidney Shot. Is that going to be Succubus CC to stop him there? He's going to go for Shadow Blade. Succubus does not have Succubus Seduced yet, but it's going to be a bunch of damage into Mova. Dropping off the platform maybe a little early. Stab a lot. Continue the Shadow Strike spree. Is going to drop down Smoke Bomb. The Succubus Deuce is still going to hit him. And Mova's just going to wait it out till the very last second. Dropping down Infernal with a Shadow Fury right after. Cataclysm to follow. That's going to be stab a lot. You get hit with a Mortal Coil. Mova does get a bit of healing from it. We are at 8 minutes in though. 21% dampening. Vanish coming out for stab a lot with a Cloak. Is going to go for a cheap shot onto Mova. Kidney Shot right after. This is Succubus anywhere near. It is near. It doesn't actually help him though. Does not have the Seduce. Wall available for Mova. Needs a Fear. Doesn't even need a Fear. Just needs even more damage. Oh my goodness. Death Charger is up next. I think playing a Night Elf. He is playing a Night Elf. As Unholy DK, 2 of them left. Mova is not going to be able to do much against Unholy DKs, I don't think, man. I really don't think so. Full army available for Death Charger. Does get the AMS. Mova going in for yet another trip in his big old gateway. And he's just trying to wait out until the Army of the Dead is mostly like off his back, trying to get some Drain Lives in there. Let's go Mortal Coil into Death Charger. Just getting those dots. Needs to get maybe Fear. Does juke out a kick. So might actually be able to do something. It's going to be lots of pets though. Not a lot he can do when he's surrounded by the Army of the Scourge. It looks like Limo coming down maybe a little too early. A little charging out a little early. But I guess it's alright. Death Charger got himself WMZ. Entered a magic zone with an IBF, just lowered himself up full of cooldowns. Had to use a death pack early. Needs heals immediately. Try to see if he can sprint away from Limo. But Limo is just charging into the Hand of Freedom, Pony up, available, everything. Just try to get those Templars in. That's going to be closing him out. And Ari going to be last Unholy DK available. on the team 1. Last man standing as only second man gets to play right now for team 2. Getting the full army up and running. Big burst available versus Limo. Limo better bubble this as early as possible. Does bubble it as he's trying to get some cooldowns rolling and some damage rolling to Arisa. With a flash of light, Limit should be able to recover quite a bit. We are at 10 minutes, 31% dampening, not a lot of healing. This is going to be available for these boys. I think Limit is still going to get quite a lot of heals being, you know, a paladin. Ari, on the other hand, not a lot of heals available. He has defensives. He's going to go for death pack. And I think he's just going to wait until he can get his Apocalypse available. Drop down Apocalypse, drop down the Abomination. And that together should be enough damage. Limo will have to bob the damage as early as possible to deny the physical damage aspect. But there's going to be a lot of magic damage that's going to get thrown at him. So I feel like that's the best way to go about it. Bob early. Does Limo have Shield of Vengeance? He does not. In 10 seconds he will though. Drop it down the Abominations. Looks like Ari is actually going to split his cooldowns a little. He's going to summon more pets. Might just need to get in there and see if he might be able to get enough pressure with the Abomination. Might be enough just pressure by itself versus Limo. Trying to grip him in. That's going to be Hand of Freedom available for Limo. Hodge onto Ari. Does drop down Antimatter Zone. Trying to reduce the holy damage. That's going to be all his pets get hit with a stun. And it's got plenty of range damage in order to throw those hammers at Ari. The holy hammers are flying. Trying to get some flash of light heals while he's behind the pillar. Does get interrupted with a pet. Anything to disrupt the healing while his wings up and running. Ari does have AMS available, IBF available, maybe Human Racial even available. And that's going to be Apocalypse too. Maybe he should have waited to drop Apocalypse together with the Abomination. But with the constant Hand of Freedom over Paladin, I can totally see why you just would want to do whatever you can. Stun onto Limo. Does trick it out of it. Shield of Vengeance popping. All the pets taking it. That's a lot of damage to the Limo right now. Does he get to survive it at all? No, he goes down. Getting absolutely obliterated by the might of the unholy DK. Look at all these pets, man. Look at them. A seasoned veteran, a seasoned soldier. And Leto is going to be out next as a marksman. I think he wants to give Ari as much of an auto as he can. It's 42% dampening. Not a lot of healing that Ari can really do. I mean, Leto could even let Ari maybe death strike off his pet if you really want to do full auto duel, but at least the bow is all he needs. At least he's going to let him position behind the pillar. Let him at least get some sort of a setup. The burst out of Unholy DK is still really, really scary. Not a lot you can really do about it. Did he hit him with? Yeah, he hit him with the 100's mark. I really don't wonder what Blizzard will end up doing with 100's mark. Is it going to be removed or maybe made like a utility without any damage component? Rapid fire available. Ari cannot dodge the rapid fire, so that's going to be how Leto wins, I think. Making those rapid fires work. Leto, though, is actually having to run away from all those pets. If Ari can somehow run around the corner, get a chain of vices, Leto just literally went to the yellow zip code. Look at where all those pets are. Look where he's at. Tried to push up at Ari. There's still more pets hitting him, but the Abomination is way out there in the whole another sector. Stun onto Leto, trick it out of it. There's going to be this bit of a scatter shot onto Ari. Does he also hits him with a binding shot? I think Ari should be able to walk out a binding shot. No, he's actually rooted in there. Does get a chain of ice to Leto at least. It's going to be aim shots. Can you stop him at all? It's going to be lots of necrotics on Leto. Does get a turtle shell up and running. That's going to be Army of the Dead getting recruited yet in. And Ari is going to eat a freezing trap. Aim shot coming out. Leto might be able to do enough damage. That's going to be Armies of the Dead though attacking him. I think he might be done and done. That's going to be... Oh no, the pets are too clever. The pets actually can be controlled by Ari. As long as he controls, like, whatever his main pet is attacking, the other undeads are going to attack. So Ari honestly has better pet control in terms of how his class is designed than any warlock, dude. Any pet class. I think the only one maybe is Beastmaster that has decent pet control. But like Demonology with the Tyrant, forget it. He'll just hit it whoever he wants, you know? Krager looking to leap in. He does have himself Recklesses with those Raging Blows that do give him a mini charge. Ari trying to see if he can survive until Death Pact is over. Not a lot of health real left, and that's going to be an execute by Krager. Just finishing it off. But at least he has Ari in his embracing him in his warm arms, telling me, no, it's okay, you did your best. Ari just coming in and popping off with that one though. I like that. That was a long duel between the rogues and the warlocks, wasn't it, boys? It was quite a bit of a back and forth with that one. I did like the Boomkin though. I did like the Boomy joining that fight because I don't see a lot of Boomkins. Versus what was better. It's perfect. Alright boys, let's get another one going, yeah? Let's get another group up and running. Let's see what we got. Choose ready, 5 out of 5, Horde. I know you guys don't want to go up against Atho or Alex, but like, that's the only other group, man. Unless Pink T-Rex is around. Do you think Atho took over Pink T-Rex's team? We might explain it. Here we go. Let's see who's around, man. Dalaran, отличный мужик, классный контент, спасибо, спасибо. Надеюсь, вам нравится. That's about as much Russian I could really do. I hope they'll get rid of PvP scaling, leave it for arenas. No, don't leave it in arenas. Just take away PvP scaling altogether. I think PTR isn't scaled, but I think Shadowlands beta might be scaled. I could be wrong. Ross Shifty, man. I remember you. Dude, what's up, man? Oh, what's up, dude? Taylor Hacker, man. Or Taylor Hacker. I don't know why I said Taylor Hackman. How you doing, my guy? How you been? Hope everything's okay. Wait. I have a bad memory, but didn't you used to like rollerblade or something? Rollerblade breakdance, I think, or something along those lines? And have a couple tattoos? Again, I'm really bad with names, man. I'm really bad with names, unless I'm thinking about another guy. Was that you or was that not you? Rollerblade or breakdance, one of the two. Mr. Warrior is 2v2. Mr. plus 4 is okay 2v2. I think they'll be okay. I doubt why it would be. Send you a video of me did that flip. Yeah, dude, what's up, man? Been a while, dude. How you doing? Yeah, sorry about the mod removal, but it's not like I did it just because I don't like it or nothing. It just, you know, channels have been around. Some people come, some people don't come around. So I'm like, well, okay, well, let's move some mods that aren't here. I'm a little more serious with the mod stuff now, like people that actually want to be janitors in chat. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. I think if Legion had the same PvP system, Mop and WAD, it would be the best X-Pack. Legion? So Legion, the only thing, I think Legion system was fine. I just didn't like how they didn't give specs that barely got any play new honor towns to become competitive. I feel like if they gave more honor towns, because we've had certain specs have had same honor towns forever, dude, forever, you know, same stuff for a very long time. It's been like 2 years, man. Glad to see you still doing so. You're doing so well. Hey, man, thanks, appreciate you. Hope you're doing well too, especially with health and all. Yeah, so if they maybe did more honor town stuff tuning, I think it would have been better. Alright, we can go against Atho. Okay! Tooth, we're gonna throw you up against Atham and throw you up against the wall and see if you guys like it, boy Atham. Invite, spectator, match. Alex is ready? Yo, let me get Atho and Tooth. He agreed to it, man. He's like, fine, I'll do it. Thank you so much for being a good sport, man. Hopefully they won't send Atho first up and running out of there, dude. Can you feel the power of PvP? Scaling gear seems useless, and you can't feel the power of PvP. Yeah, I think Blizzard should just go back to how PvP was. Let gear scale, let gear be impactful in PvP. Just take like I don't think they're gonna be able to ever balance trinkets and dungeons and raids. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it, especially since we can get those trinkets and from dungeons and raids, from mythic pluses and raids at such a high item level that no one ever expected. Just nerf all the non-PvP trinkets by 80% at the very beginning of every season. Just nerf them. 80% nerf, flat. Tank trinkets, healing trinkets, I don't care. Make people in PvP want to play PvP trinkets. Make versatility bonus that much more better or something. And then I think we'll basically have like PvP resilience unofficially, you know? Alright, boys, let's get on up and running. To Twitch. We got ourselves, oh, Team 1 with Searex good as Atham, and we got ourselves Jamrill as an enhancement shaman. We got ourselves Illidanid with Mortic, gonna be going up as a feral druid with Incarnation, and we got in the back as well Wargren. And Mortic growing up versus FKN, which is going to be first up on the enemy team. Dropping down the Earth Elemental pretty early in with a stun. Let the lasso huge damage. Mortic barely surviving it for a second, but then goes down right after. Probably Rejuvenation shouldn't be your first ability used. What we got on Team 2? We also got ourselves, we got Benzi, we got ourselves Obliv, we got ourselves Wrecker, and your mom gay. Yo, my man, Obliv, let him know to be chilling. Yo, I believe can explain the rogue, like the rules and stuff. Thanks, fam. Appreciate you. Or anybody else that's hanging out, just like chill in the room, Be out of stealth unless it's your time to go. Don't be skulking around, because it's just weird, man. Be cool, man. Be cool. It's gonna be Wargren getting himself onto AFKM, popping off a trinket just to get himself the hell out of that stun. Trying to get himself a Stormkeeper while moving, but that's gonna be an interrupt with a muzzle from Wargren. Try to go again from Stormkeeper again. It looked like he actually big damage onto Wargren with an Earthshock. Just turning it around, Wargren looked like he was actually doing fine, and all of a sudden just like, oh, where did my health go? That is incredible. Is that gonna be Shaman? Just big old Earthshock into Lightning Bolt with Stormkeeper? That's gonna be insane. Insane in the membrane. That is just so much damage. And FKN is gonna go for Mage Food immediately. Wargren is gonna go for a reset. Looks like he got the dots off of him, and maybe might even go for a full camo here. Maybe he's waiting for a camo, because FKN got a lot of recovery just now. There goes the camo. Dropping down the stun totem, walking away, almost got him, dude. And FKN goes in for a knockback in case Wargren was gonna get caught out. Does FKN get in combat when Wargren gets hit with a slow, or does that not do anything? Because I know it doesn't get Wargren out of stealth, but I don't know if he sees himself get in combat. But that's gonna be Wargren trying to see if he can chase after FKN. He's gonna get the pet in there, big harpoon, drop it in the nades, and FKN, is he just gonna sit in Ghostful? I'm pretty sure he has the honor talent way, the normal talent way in Ghostful. He actually builds up a pretty nice debuff, a pretty nice damage reduction. Big stun onto FKN, who's trying to go for damage with a dress to follow as he goes to the Raptor, smiling for a camera. Freezing Trap comes down. Does Wargren have enough damage here? FKN might be able to really get some big damage going. He needs that interrupt on the nature. FKN getting lots of heals right now. I guess the mod trinket is being implemented. Goes for a knockback onto Wargren with a healing surges to follow. Try to get himself a full setup. Next Stormkeeper could be huge. Does he have enough Maelstrom? He hasn't plenty of mana. Maelstrom, not enough. He needs just a little bit more Maelstrom to get some damage into Wargren. That's gonna be the Freezer Trap to stop in place. Is Wargren gonna go for a reset here? Maybe a camo. FKN trinketing out of it just to take down Wargren, getting those meatballs flying. Might actually have enough damage here. Stormkeeper available, and Wargren better be aware. This is gonna be some big damage. Does go for a camo. Oh no, just finishes him off with a big old zap. Oh my goodness. Jam is gonna be up next. Dude, jamming out his enhancement shaman. Look at the Draenei enhancement. Oh my goodness, looks like the Thunder King, dude. What is this? He got lightning everywhere. What? Oh no! This man just gave this guy a heart attack. What? He has still a lightning bolt from Stormkeeper. I guess I hit him with a big old Earth Shock crit into lightning bolt crits. I've never seen this before. This is the first time I'm seeing Elemental doing this much damn. For enhancement. I wonder if he died because he's enhancement. I swear to God, Blizzard gave enhancement shamans like a debuff. Just takes 20%, 30%, 100% more damage from all sources. No wonder it's so squishy. Just a hidden buff somewhere in the code. That's gonna be a knockback onto Atho as he's sitting at half health with a shield of vengeance, but still at half health. Trying to see if he can get himself maybe some more resources. Gonna be Meteor missing. Seavark is skewed by a hair. Stun coming out onto Atho. Goes in for big damage, trying to take AFK out of the game while available, but I think it's gonna be enough. Try to see if he can get the juke versus Atha, but it's not going to happen. Atha is going to be the first one on his team to really stand up to this shaman. What was that damage with that shaman? Seriously, what was that? What did he do to the enhancement? Did he literally Earth Shock him into Lightning Bolt, all crits? Or maybe it's 3 Lightning Bolts, isn't it? It's 3 Lightning Bolts. Did everything crit? But did he just have the luckiest proc? That is insane. That is insane. I just don't understand. Obliv trying to see if he can land a Palm onto the Seabark. I mean, Athaman. His name is Seabark is cute. Jesus. Confuses me at this point, dude. Oh my god, it's so confusing. My mind is warped. Is this still Azoth? Is this Nazoth? My mind is confused. Maligan thrown into Athaman. This is going to try to see if he can maybe live through this Hand of Freedom available. That's a lot of health that just cannot get healed through. He just has to wait it out. But look at him going, dude. Look at him go. He's just trucking along. That was a full big combustion by Obliv though, so see if I can skid. aka Atha is going to be able to at least get himself some recovery. And Obliv, is he going to go for a blink maybe out of this? Big Executor's Sentence is on the way, is going to blink at the last second as the final verdict slams down. He could have maybe delayed it, maybe Athaman might have missed it. Looks like Obliv took no damage from that ability though. Execute Sentence apparently did nothing to him. I guess maybe the shields absorbed it. Maybe he had a shield right as it came down. It's going to be Seavar Execute trying to see if he can heal himself up. Polymorph is going to hit him though. And the G-Pie is going to catch him. Maybe Meteor around the corner. Actually going to hit him with a Frostbolt just to slow him down. What is this? It's actually an interesting play. Frostbolt just so you can get a slow, as the fire mages don't really bring natural slow unless you're going for, you know, Flame Strike. Seavark is cute, taking a lot of damage, actually pretty close to the execute. Scorch range, Shield Avengers does come up, does not want to get interrupted by Obliv. Obliv actually missing that interrupt, so that was a nice juke by Atha. He actually can just cast in his face if he wants to. Looks like he's just going to push up, maybe make some damage happen. Getting a slow onto Obliv, that's going to be a pony up available. Big Shield Avengers popping onto Obliv, still has Ice Block if necessary. That's going to be maybe no blink available. Might need to Ice Block, this does Ice Block as his health goes pretty low. That's going to be a Blue, maybe going in for big damage. It's going to be Ring of Frost off without breath. Trying to make a play with the Greater Pyro. Is he going to have enough here? Is this going to be the play? Greater Pyro comes in, Frostbolt to follow on. Oh, Bubba comes out by the Paladin with ways to follow. Big Execution Hammer. I think Obliv is just done and done. Unless he can somehow maybe invis this thing. Oh my god, I think Atha was like, you know, probably killed him. Probably just over, man. Probably just ended him. Nope, looks like he needs to go and finish him off. The Rogue is hanging out. I don't really know what the Rogue is doing. I don't know why he trinketed that. Rogue should just be sitting where you in the cubby, man. You're not supposed to be in stealth, bro. Oh my goodness. G-Pie again. Maybe he's friends with Obliv. Just trying to get a better look. Gonna be a big combustion available for Obliv. See where Execute going down. Oh, Mally is just so much pressure too. Oh, no wings. He's just trying to recover as best as he can. He knows what's around the corner. Oh, just gotta wait it out a little. So going for those flashlights is the best possible, man. Kick this Rogue. Yo, dude. Yeah, this Rogue just needs to chill, man. You just need to get out of stealth and just... You just need to get out of stealth to stay calm and hang out, dude. You just need to go and hang out with everybody else. Obliv trying to get some pyros in there. G-Pie trying to make a play. That's going to be Seavark. He's going to try to see if he can round the corner, rounds the bend. And just chills out. Seavark going in for, getting hit with a breath. Oh, Ring of Frost not hitting him quite hard. It's really just a bit of a, kind of a tough game between those two. Dude, I don't even know how this is going to go down. It's going to be Obliv trying to steal every single hot available from Anthem. And Chill Event is probably going to pop back until Obliv does go for a big pop. Not doing the most damage as we are 22% dampening, so the shield itself is going to be a lesser value. It looks like Arthur is going to catch up on some health. Obliv getting hit with a slowest. He goes in for Invis. I think he still gets Invis off. Yeah, it looks like he does. Wake of Ashes is going to wake him up out of there. Breath into a Nova's. Does Arthur have the Hand of Freedom? Looks like he's just going to wait. That's going to be Obliv just throwing out whatever instacast he got. That's going to be Seawark Execute getting the big Seraphim damage ready, up and running. Palmer trying to come out for Obliv into a blind. I think it's going to be Seawark Execute getting the full damage. Wake of Ashes, Seraphim, everything available. Execute Sentence is going to slam down on him, interrupting the poly. That's going to be Obliv down for the count. And now the Rogue opens up, man. Now the Rogue comes in. And now the Rogue goes in for his Shadow Strikes onto Seavark is cute. Bob coming out by Atha, trying to see if maybe he can punish the Rogue. Can maybe get a hodge on him. Shadow Step comes out, but no, he does not get juked. Does the Rogue go for it again, maybe? Does he do it again? Nope, he looks like he's just going to have to wait it out. There's going to be 28% damp, but it's going to be kind of rough for Athman to really come back here. Bubble available in 51 seconds, though. Shield of Endless in 10, so maybe he has a chance, man. And the Rogue, I think, might have trinketed a blind earlier, so I don't really know if the Rogue really has much going here. Maybe he doesn't even have anything. Big Shadow Strikes coming out for the Rogue, though. Shadow Blade's already been burned in the opener. I guess he's just going to go for like a dot play style? Just to put a Rupture on Seavark Execute? My man Ather just going to hit with a dot? Rupture? He's a Dark Iron. He actually get... You just swing through the ramp? Yo, Blizzard, please. Blizzard, can we not hit the walls like this? This is weird, man. This PvP. Tricky coming out for the Rogue. His Execute Sandal's hammer is hanging over his head. Might enter cloak this early. Actually, does he get the cloak for this hammer? Does get the cloak off as it comes down. Bubble not available for Seavark Execute yet. Chill of Endless is up though. Oh! Slamming the Rogue out of the park with a big old bye-bye wrecker, but Seavark Execute bubbles it off. That was a lot of abilities getting used all at once, and Wrecker not looking all that good right now. AMS is available, trying to get those big obliterates off. Atherman doesn't really have a lot left, keeping him alive. His job himself line of sight and mobility, though. And what's also commendable about Atheman, he's not playing Conflict and Strife. He's playing Crucible as a major. Blind into Wrecker gives him a few seconds to at least catch up on heals. At 37% dampening, does get a slow into Wrecker. Wrecker needs to get that, what is it, the Chain of Ice onto a Seamark execute immediately, dude. Getting this autos in. At least catching up on heals, man. Using all the holy power to heal. Better use it ASAP, man. Use it as much as you need to. That's your holy power. You do whatever you want to do with it. That's your holy power, and you need it now. Wait, where's he at? Wrecker getting a grip onto Seamark executes. Stun to fall. Big, beautiful looking obliterates too, man. Big death strikes. Ooh. Trying to get some damage rolling little by little. Got himself Remorseless Winter, but that's going to be Atha bailing out of there. Getting himself some resources. Hodge to Wrecker is going to go for big damage. AMS and AMZ, AMS and IBF coming out. It's going to be short stun onto Atham. Anti-magic zone rolls in as well, and Atha is just looking to get the hell out of there. Work the Death Knight out from behind the anti-magic zone, just out of there. Let him breathe, man. Let him hang out in the open. Big Executioner Sand Saber hanging over your head. You better have enough health for it, will you, though? Trying to go offensive, and that's going to be Atha slamming down the hammer. Dom, we gotta drop the hammer. With Benzie going to be up next as a sub-rogue. The last sub-rogue and the last rogue on team. Last man on team 2. With Seamark execute, Atha not really having a lot left. That's going to be Shield Events available. I don't really know. He has wings, but at that point, what else could you really do? And Illidan Need is going to be able to go up versus the Rogue. Rogue or Demon Hunter? Who wins this one, boys? Shadowmo for a second. Gets a stun onto Benzi with an Ivan to follow. Stun right after. Big dress. A big old cannon strike. I think that Rogue might to vanish out of there. Does pop a cloak. We'll see if he needs to use a vanish or not. He has a blind. As long as he can get the crippling poison onto Illy, it might be okay. It might be okay. Does catch himself a vanish though. Catches that reset. Getting sap, nice. As Illidan was gonna go for the eyeball. The trinket should be available. Benzi getting got himself quite a lot of health actually. Well, a little bit of health. I really need to pay attention. Did they change the mage food so it starts healing you like as soon as you sit down, or is it still like the PvP mage food? Like, does it still work in PvP? Like the way it does in PvP? Maybe you got a different mage, maybe you got different marina food. Gonna be stunned to Benzi, Ivan to follow as Illidan trying to go for the essence break. Cheap shot coming out, big damage coming in for Benzi though, doing that cold blood damage. Of Wizards coming back to back. And Illidan needs to find a way to catch Rogus. He's going up above. Benzi just trying to bail out of there, going the long way around. Does catch himself a reset. Vanish still available, evasion still available. Has Shadow Blades, has Shadowy Duel. I don't really know if you'll need to use Shadowy Duel. But I guess if you don't have enough Shadow Dances, you could be okay. Actually, might be the perfect reason for it. Is gonna see if you can tag it with a bit of that immolation aura. That's gonna be a sab of Benzi. Illidan, if he has a trinket, he might still be able to do this. Maybe. Kidney shot, does he use a trinket here? 5% dampening. Does Illy have a trinket out of this? This is gonna be probably dead. That's gonna be it, man. At low enough health, that's it. If you don't have a trinket, the rogue's got you. Seamark is cute. Otherwise known as Azeroth. Coming out with 4 kills and a lot of healing. 6,000 more healing than damage. And how much he was able to survive, man. Well, there it is, boys. Well, there it is. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. What are you supposed to... Man, some rogues on low 50 are going to be spooky, dude. If you're too low of health and you're going to get hit with a full kidney shot open or no trinket, I think it's basically going to be lights out, huh? Lights out. I thought did use Conflict Major. Did he? I thought he used Crucible. Could be wrong. He doesn't use Hand of Free. If he did use CNF or Conflict and Major, Conflict and Strife Major, then it doesn't feel like he's spamming. It doesn't feel like he's spamming. I played the Bug Freedom, but it's still respect the cooldown as it. Yeah, it didn't really look like he played it like overused it or anything. It didn't feel like he spammed it or had like a shorter CD. It looked like he played Crucible. I don't know. I think as a paladin, you kind of have to play Conflict of Strife because you need the Versa. Especially doing kidney shots, like you need the Versa. So hopefully they'll get it fixed. Yeah, make sure you guys use the bug reporter to report Hand of Freedom. With Conflict and Strife, you could spam Hand of Freedom, basically. If you're reporting PTR, we'll take care of it. Torghast is level 60 testing server. Yep. If you are in the beta, go to Torghast, make a level 1. No Moonkins? What do you mean? You had a Moonkin earlier, man. What are you talking about, dude? What do you mean? Demon Souls MCU, awesome. Yeah. Oh shit, dude! I missed my Guildi's haircut stream. Fuck, dude. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, I wish I would get a picture, but you know, I don't want to put these guys in like a spotlight or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, dude. It wasn't fun. It's not funny at all. It's not funny at all. You guys know I'm missing out anything. Trust me, totally. Pre-patch is in 10 days, October 13th. Dude, it's so close. It is so close. At least we have a date, man. At least we have a date, boys. At least we have the date, which I'm really happy about. Can't bring myself to log in and BFA. At least pre-patch soon. Yes, yeah, and at least it's very soon. What is it? This Tuesday is going to be the 6th, and then it's going to be 13th. And then we're in, boys. And then we're in. And then we're in. Cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. Lots of good things are going to happen on 13th, man. I'm feeling it. I'll level on pre-patch for new tunes that we're playing for challenges and back to beta. Yeah, might as well. I think pre-patch is going to be fun, like especially like if your guildies or friends are going to come back. I think it'd be cool to play the game again, you know, do some BGs, do the off-season arenas, get the dungeons done, do the raid again with all the class changes. I think it'd be fun, man. I think it'd be really cool, but yeah, I think if you have the beta, quite a lot of people are going to play the beta still. But anybody who doesn't have the beta will be able to test and play pre-patch and test out all the classes and stuff. I'll probably go bounce the power to open new character, yeah. Yeah, might as well. First days with pre-patch, then if she doesn't, what if she doesn't like my personality? First day with pre-patch. Nah, dude. I'm pretty sure she'll love you, man. Look at you out though. You're a handsome guy. You're a good guy, dude. You're a swell young feller. The tree mount will be given a pre-patch child. Wait, that's a good question. No idea. That is a good question. No idea. No clue. I'm not playing beta. I didn't even. I'm not playing the beta. I didn't even buy or sell. I'm waiting until it gets released. I mean, if you want to play it until it's released, man, that'll be a way to do it. That'll be a way to do it, to play the final product, and everything will be exciting and new for you. I think that'd be real cool. Nerf Azeroth for pre-patch. I like it. No. Tree Mount will be given 2021. Okay, so Tree Mount is 2021. All right. Because I remember who won. Like it was a the Tree Mount, but I forgot when it was supposed to be. That's a good question. Thanks for answering. 2021. I guess at some point in 2021, right? Maybe during like the mid-tier of the raid, they'll just be like, "Hey, it's here. Here we go." Because the R team, I think, is gonna have some fun with that one. You know, it has a big personality. Bathroom might be too much. yeah. Funny when I saw funny thing when is when I saw the refund button in the mail. Yeah, it's good that I think it's good that they offered the refunds. I mean, the refund thing is messy because now, like, if you had a Allied Race Death Knight or boosted a character from the pre-order, now those characters are locked. Maybe that was your new main or something. I feel like that's gonna be kind of awkward, but because you know it's technically, you know, those things would be disabled if you don't have it pre-ordered. It's kind of awkward, but it's good that they offered. I think in general it's a good idea that they did offer it overall. Once the PS5 gets released, well, it'll be dead by the next month. You think so? Dude, I don't think a console is gonna make any PC games dead. I don't think. What are they bringing with PS5, dude? What are the games announced with PS5? PS5 trailers, game trailers, game trailers. I just want to see the list, dude. All the PS5 games released so far, or revealed, announced so far. And they're not going to be available day one either, okay? That is something to remember. What do you got? Hogwarts Legacy? Dude, I used to kind of like Harry Potter, but like I wasn't so into Harry Potter to play a Harry Potter game. Maybe it'll be good. Final Fantasy, what is this? XVI 16? Okay. Kena Bridge of Spirits. Oh, I saw the trailer for that one. It's like an indie title though. Not a big title. Goodball Volcano High. Another indie title. Could care less. Ghostwire Tokyo. Looked kind of interesting, but Another indie title. Horizon Forbidden West, dude. I'll be honest with you guys. I feel like Horizon Zero Dawn was overhyped. It's okay. It's kind of mildly fun, but it's not that good. I feel like the ending was awful. But that's just me, man. Bug Snacks. Where you have these bugs that are snacks that act like bugs. Indie title. Resident Evil Village. That's a good one. I'll give them Resident Evil Village. I think that'd be cool. Deathloop. I think that's coming out on PSC as well. Returnal. Just the name sounds dumb. Sorry. Jetfar, sure. No. God of War Ragnarok, eventually. Project Atheum, no one cares. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I heard the original Spider-Man was good. Solar Ash, no. Stray, no, I don't even. Gran Turismo 7. Did anybody even play? Is there a big Gran Turismo community out there anymore? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Okay, at some point. It's coming out. Not like day one. You know, it's probably going to be like 6 months after. Hitman 3. I'm pretty sure they'll make that for Steam too. There's no way, dude. Hitman is so funny on PC, dude. So good. Oddworld. Pragmata. I'm just reading from a list. NBA 2K21. Boys, dude. I can't live if I can't play my NBA, dude. NFL. All the sports games. I don't know anybody plays them. I literally don't know anybody that plays them. Demon Souls looks cool. I will give them that. Demon Souls looks cool. I think it's a remaster. ASUS Playroom. Sackboy. Destruction All Stars. Twisted Metal inspired by EDM and third-person car crashing game coming. Oh, I guess that one was kind of interesting. It gave me like I don't know, Godfall, GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. GTA 5 again? You kidding me, dude? Oh man, yeah, I don't know, dude. Yo, if you're excited for PS5, I get it. But like saying that like PC games, any PC game is gonna be dead, unless it's like some game that's literally in the garbage, which is basically WoW. I don't know. But saying like WoW is gonna be dead after PS5 comes out, I don't think so, dude. I doubt it. Press big ass fucking X to doubt. Dalaran, привет, хорошего настроения, стима настроения, привет, за здорово, скиндов. Надеюсь, вам понравилось. Ну, мы будем качать Steam чуть через несколько минут. My Russian is really bad, dude. When you need GTA 6, you can buy GTA 5 for $70. I know, dude. Who needs GTA 6? Yeah, he's trying to make Arena. It's all good. We're done for the night, I think. Yeah, I know Craig got it on, Tooth got one, but I think we're done for the night, boys. I'm calling. I gotta get some food, dude. I woke up early again. I woke up early yesterday. I woke up early today. I was actually falling asleep for one of the arenas, dude. Literally, I was trying to really just keep it together, but I was just tuning out, man. Servers are full, but no one else in server starts. No, wait. Wanna get back having no gear? No, it's all good. You can come in on no gear character if you want to, or either way. We're gonna do more of these next week. GTA 6 will come in on both PS5 and Xbox 2. Isn't it Xbox? I guess it's Xbox 2, right? Because it's Xbox X. But basically, we should have just called the Xbox 2 at this point, dude. That's basically what I get what you mean. I get what you mean, though. People actually play sports games goes. Like, there's probably somebody that actually loves the sports games. But, like, I don't know who does. Isn't like the soccer? Okay, what I mean by like European football, but I'm gonna call it soccer just so we know which football we're talking about, okay? It's soccer because it's called associated football, short form soccer. It's actually a technical term. It's not something we just made up in a name. FIFA? Isn't FIFA basically just a cash slot machinery? I feel like I've seen too many videos on YouTube talking about the greed of EA and FIFA. I feel like I've seen too many to not be able to take that out of my mind, dude. No, not football. Football is other. Soccer is different. Slow. Football is not soccer. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're European, football means like associated football with the feet. We looked this up before. So there's 3 different footballs. In US it's football, in EU it's football, and in Australia it's football. But they're actually different types of football. The reason in US we call it soccer is because it's associative football, or at least the word associative comes up in that style of football. Short form for that would be soccer. In EU it's soccer. Not football. No, I'm pretty sure it's in the EU. It's football. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you're doing. It's football everywhere. Fair enough. I'm from EU. What? Latin America also football. I guess. Oh yeah, Latin America too. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's actually. Well, actually, the rest of the world really. Rest of the world except for like Australia. You know what I mean? In the whole world, football except USA. In the whole world, what do you call that, dude? You can't call it hand egg. You can't call it hand egg, dude. It's too hardcore for hand egg. It's big ass dudes the size of wardrobes running at each other, tackling one another to the ground, dude. It's vicious. That's football, dude. Either way, ball in hand. You mean like rugby? Rugby, actually, yeah. Rugby is Australian, right? That's handball way. No. I like handball. Nah, dude. You do kick it. You do kick it. Like you have kicks through the goal. Either way, rugby is English. Oh, it's English. Okay. People who dislike football call it soccer. Lol. No, I just call it soccer just so we know which one we're talking about. I'm from an A, dude. I'm gonna end up calling it what I call it. Like, when I say soccer, I mean like European football, or literally everybody else's football. Like the one where you kick the ball, and you don't touch it with your hands. I don't know, dude. You're not gonna be able to change the way I live my life, man. I'm just trying to make sure you guys know what I mean. That's all. You know? Rugby and football are different. But just look up what rugby is, dude, because I feel like rugby, just to make sure I know, man. Rugby football. Rugby union was known as collective name for team sport of rugby union and rugby league, as well as the earlier forms of football from which games associate. So you have association football, Australian rules football, and gridiron football. Okay, so that's the three types of footballs. The reason you call it soccer is because your technical term for your football is association football. Then there's Australian rules football, and then there's gridiron football. Come on, dude, which one of these sounds badass? The gridiron one, dude. It has the words iron and word grid. It sounds cool. Which is why America should claim the original war of football. I rest my case. Oh, there's Canadian football. Apparently it's Canadian football. Just call it Canadian football. That's a cool name. Gridiron football, dude. Let's go, man. How cool does gridiron sound like, dude? There's metal in there. It sounds metal. Fuck yeah, dude. I was looking up the wiki, by the way. That's a real thing. Look up the wiki yourselves. Because the origins from England associated called soccer. Well, it's called association football. The short form would be soccer because of the word association. Because it'll be an association football based on the association of the words foot and ball. You kick the ball using your feet. That's what it means. Don't you play FIFA 21? I don't. I wouldn't play something like that, man. It's just not my style. That from America played soccer for ages before England. Although the native people from America played soccer for ages before England, dude. Yeah, that's a good sport. It's something people could just. So, alright, boys, I'm gonna call it here, man. Thank you so much for coming by, boys. Thank you so much for watching. Super fun hanging out with all of you guys every single day of the week, but it's time to call it for the weekend, man. The weekend duels are over, but we're gonna come back next week. I think next week we're gonna do our last set of PTR 5 1v1s. Or maybe I'll let him. Maybe I'll take a break from them to next week. Maybe, I don't know. I'll ask you guys what you think. Should we do them or not? Because I was thinking maybe take a break from them, and then once the actual pre-patch hits, we can enjoy them again. You know what I mean? The EU and NA can go back to their fair regions. Maybe we'll do one more shebang of EU and NA playing together just for another test. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are fucking beautiful, and I'll see all of y'all in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.